live?
I'm kind of sort of starting to get my second wind, but I'm still like.
All right, guys, we're live. Hey, what's going on, guys? And welcome to the stream tonight. We're bringing you guys back into the game of Dungeons and Dragons. I'm gonna wait a couple of seconds just so that way you guys know that we're getting the notifications up. We are all live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all simultaneously. So
Hold on a second. I need to
verify.
Well, that and I'm going to send you a host because I have. Well, I thought I had the Twitch app on my phone, but it's no biggie.
Oh well, that's all right. But anyway, so hopefully you guys can see us. If you can't hear us, let us know by typing in the comments down below. We're keeping an eye on the comments and everything else. Last time we left off, you guys had just entered into the Dark Tower.
Would you like this?
This is totally not a phallic reference. Nope, not at all.
It's right. I'm gonna scooch that over. There we go. Thank you very kindly.
Please don't drop it.
Yes,
Whoops.
because I like to abuse.
And push hard enough to spill
computers.
that soda on your felt.
I'm going to. You're gonna move that over there.
No. I want to stay right where it was because that's where I need it.
All right. Anyways, yeah. So you guys just entered into the Dark Tower. After being sent there on a quest by the High King and Merlin the Wizard, he told you that you guys can keep any of the treasure inside as long as you don't keep the magic items. Those were the parts that were as important to him. So the treasure is all for you. It's for the glory of the kingdom. You guys know that this place is a power node, a power nexus of some import. You don't know why, but it is what it is. When you guys got there, you guys saw the purple field. One of you guys tried to poke your head up above the grass and got his head cut off. He was transported back to town. That character is actually no longer going to be with us, unfortunately. Thank you, Lion. And let's see.
Cool. So it did go through.
Yep, it did. Let's see here. You guys went down to the tower. The dead person showed back up, but now they just died again or something. Guys got into the tower, it lit up. You guys noticed 24 rooms. Noticed the statues in the center. You guys noticed that your gems on your rings matched with the statues in the center. And one on each corner of the cardinal directions. Let's see here. Who was the one that opened up the passageway? Wasn't that the black
That
onyx?
was me.
Yeah.
It was the wolf. Or not the wolf, sorry, it was the snake.
Yeah.
And that was which gemstone?
Diamonds.
Thank you.
So basically what happened was I touched the ring to the statue and it activated a hidden switch hidden under a scale.
Right. Well, okay, so hold on. We've also got... So one activated what sounded like clockwork. That was Stacy. That was, excuse me, Shadow's character.
Who's
Yeah, it was
Shadow?
behind the
Shadow's
hippogriff.
mistress. That's what she's
Debrika.
known as through the stream. Huh?
Debrika.
Devrika, yeah, that's her character name. So Devrika activated one of the switches, and that was on which statue?
The hippogriff.
The hippogriff? Okay. And that activated what sounded like clockwork going in the background. Then you had Lion's character.
I touched my statue first. She took the cue. And then Mary, or not Mary, I don't know who she is. 8-Ball's character touched her statue with the matching. It was either 8-Ball's or the guy who's no longer here. They touched their respective statue and activated the second part of the internal clockworks and made everything spin around. I think.
No,
The doors didn't spin, that's for sure.
No, you touched the statue,
And it something
And there
happened
was-
with the latch
and there
with
was
the wall.
there was an unlocking sound.
Yeah, and then you pressed on the wall.
And
and it
then
was a
somebody else did something that actually made it open.
Right.
Long story short, statues are cray.
Yeah, statues are cray cray. Then you guys walked into the hallway, turned the corner. There's a man laying against what looks like a green wall of some kind, behind which there are zombies and skeletons.
Yay.
And the man, by the way, is still alive.
Mm-hmm. What man?
He
man-
looks like he's not having a good time. He
Right.
Sans from Undertale.
There is a man.
An extremely malnourished, exhausted man doing his best through faith and sheer will to hold back a horde of zombies.
No, he's on the other side of the wall. So you've got man, wall, zombies, and skeletons, and the wall has a green shimmer to it.
That's what I said.
He's holding up the wall.
Oh,
He's making sure it doesn't fail. Hold him at bay.
you can make that assumption, I guess. I never inferred that. But regardless, so that's where we left off. So we'll start at the top of the round then. So who's doing social initiative? You're doing social initiative
Okay.
because he's gonna do luck die.
So
Speaking of which, we need the luck die.
The
You
short
need
piece of paper that's...
Is that
that he's got.
Yeah, that he's got.
And I need to get out the luck die.
Okay, let's see.
Top of the round should be you,
Me.
actually. It's written by character name,
Yeah.
so hopefully you can read my writing.
Yeah.
Chicken scratch.
My handwriting is actually really quite good.
Okay, yes. Here's the luck die.
Not, you gotta give him the other one.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting them all.
It may be rare, but sometimes it's needed.
Right.
The D100.
The D1000.
Oh, jeez.
That's the D10,000.
You'll have to explain it to me one more time when we get to it.
Where's the rest? Where's the other one?
Wow, I've never seen it.
Well, there's one game where
There it is. There's
if
the
you
hundreds.
want to try to become immortal through personal trial, through a personal attempt, like ingesting a particular item,
Mm-hmm.
you got to get one on that, or it kills you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because you're doing it without divine assistance.
Yeah, highly improbable.
You have the same shirt, Gaming Queen. What's going on? Welcome to the stream.
Hey,
Which one? This
it's Gaming
Deadpool
Queen.
shirt?
Lion says hi, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, that's Lion's hand waving in the pit. Yup.
Hi.
The Deadpool
This
shirt.
one's just for you.
Oh, God. Okay, so we're at the top of the social round.
You know I love you.
Should I
Please
get
don't
the
hurt me.
Scholars pack? I don't know what we're...
Yeah, so you guys started with so the question first is I'd
We-
love you too.
We started with a total of 1,900 gold to spend before leaving town.
Okay.
Right, and if you want to spend it on that, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
You can also get anything out of the book, out of the base Player's Handbook 2. Did I open up the Magic Item Compendium?
No,
I did not yet.
The DMG
I'll
was
try and keep
okay.
it quick. I won't go too bad.
Use the
I haven't-
DMG to
Jump
give
into
us
this,
certain
Right, you can get like a Type 1 bag of
Abilities.
holding or something if you want.
I haven't even taken masterwork items.
Okay.
Like-
and I would get
Master
a
what?
scroll
Master
case,
work item.
obviously,
Master
and
what?
probably a Magic Tome.
What do you mean, master what?
Anyway, so, all right, so first on the list, so 8-Ball, you looks like you're first,
Yep,
correct?
yep.
Okay, and you are. Did we introduce your character into the campaign
No.
yet?
Not yet.
Her character was not part of the last stream, so her character's not even been.
Introduced.
Technically,
to the party.
Technically, mine hasn't been introduced to the stream either, but
No, you were officially background support.
Right, you were
emergency
just a person
replacement.
that was there, yeah. So we've had a couple of players swap out. We do still have some of our original players. Of course, we have the
Gnome.
Willow Whistlecup, Shadow's Mistress. Lion is new to the stream, but he's been a long time standing. We have, what did you want to be known as again?
Lady Isabella.
Lady Isabella,
That's the
who
character.
only... I know, but I'm talking about your stream name.
That's what he goes by.
Oh.
Always
Okay.
by the character.
And then we are also joined by two new players, which is 8-Ball, which you guys know of her from the previous streams of random gameplay, and
I will go by Dimble.
Dimble. Okay. So please welcome them, guys.
Dimble the not so nimble.
That's probably going to be the case.
Right. So let's do a quick recap before we actually resume the story and introduce our characters' names, race, and class. starting with Shadow, and then we'll just go clockwise.
Hmm?
What is your character's name, race, and class?
Sorry, I'm zoning out.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm tired.
Do you need an energy drink?
Alright, I need to real quick spells. So
This is Shadow. My character's name is Davrika. I am a Loxo cleric.
Alright, if we're going clockwise, I guess it goes to me.
Yep.
I am Nox Giffen Escaruth, just shortened to Nox. I am playing a anthropomorphic lion as a dual-wielding rogue.
Okay.
Lady Isabella is a high noble human whose profession is sailing, and she's a accomplished war mage.
I'm the DM.
Short and succinct, I
Dumb
like
man.
it.
My character's name is Sir Mk. I am an elf fighter. What else was there to be said?
That's it.
That's it? Okay.
And the fact that you're a sir even though she's female.
Yeah.
hello there. I am Dimble Fizzlebang, the Gnome Wizard. I will be the arcane illusionist of the group.
Awesome. And then finally,
Hi guys, my name's Willow Whistlecup. I'm a gnome druid, and I love plants, and I love animals, and oh, I like bugs too.
I'm also into punter at some point.
because gnome punting.
The World of Warcraft veteran in me just demands it.
Okay, so you had a question real
Squash.
fast?
I did have a question, so I want to build my spell
And then I'm
book
going to
real
hug
fast.
her afterwards.
I'm gonna cut your
We-
face off one by one.
Just some level 1 spells. Are we all level 1?
You guys are level 2 right now.
Level
so
2.
definitely
Okay.
level up to that.
So I can take some level 2 spells.
No.
How many
Well, no, because you have to be level 3 to be able to open up your level 2 spells. You're not a level 2 spell caster. You're a level 2 wizard.
Right.
Yeah.
How many spell slots we?
Whatever
So
you
we're-
get.
Yeah, it's not spell slots. It's going to be whatever your standard class is.
3.5.
That's the hard part for me.
He doesn't know.
Oh, have you ever played 3.5 before?
He needs to.
Oh,
he
okay.
needs
So
a
just
player's
quick rundown
handbook.
for me.
Yep. You actually just get to choose. You can be a wizard, so you know all of the spells, and you have a small list of
No.
how many you can.
No. The
No.
sorcerer's the natural. The wizard is not natural.
Well, it's however many
Here.
spells he can get his hands on, pretty much. But technically speaking,
But he's also a specialist wizard.
well, yeah. So he's specializing in illusion. So these are the amount of spells that you get per day. So at level 2, you're gonna have 4 0-level spells and 2 first-level spells.
No, that's
you
how
can-
many. That's how many he can cast.
Yeah. Well, yes.
If you read into the wizard thing, it tells you how many spells you know,
Yes.
not how many you can cast.
Yeah, how many spells he knows is 5 0-level spells and 2 first-level spells.
Okay.
Is that the sorcerer page?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
it is sorcerer.
Never mind. Jesus.
It's
honey.
not a table. It's in the paragraph writing under spells for wizards. And that he's a specialist, so that changes what he can do too. Here.
Sean, shut up and just be quiet. Both of those separately. Okay.
You're gonna have 4 first level spells that you know. If I remember rightly, it'll be 4 first level spells that
Yeah,
you know.
no, I'm
plus-
right. You're wrong. A wizard can spell any number of can know any number of spells as long as they have it written down in their spell book.
Okay.
Now,
Mine's
how many
full.
spells you know at first?
Thank you.
I did need to check that out. Okay, so a wizard begins play with a spellbook containing all 0-level wizard spells, period, plus 3 first-level spells of your choice. And then after that, you have to buy the spells or figure out a way to read them.
But you also get your ability modifier bonuses on spells.
Not to know. That is specifically based on casting, which is based off of your
That's why I
intel
don't
modifier,
like
which is at the beginning.
spellcasters.
What's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 3.
Bonus? bonus. You're not. What's your
Well,
actual?
What?
I'm
spell?
sorry. 17.
I'm gonna say,
Oh, okay.
if your
God.
intelligence is 3, you're not casting spells.
So normally we would have
so
already
we have
had
a
this.
potato.
Right. This is just setting up the one character because he's brand new.
We normally would have had this set up before game, but we're all really unorganized, and Jeremy, I think, was asleep till 6.
Okay, so you have 1 bonus first level spell.
To cast.
No, to know. And cast.
No, not based on the chart. That is not for spells known.
You have 1 second level spell that when you get to it,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll have 1 third level spell when you get to it.
Yeah, that's just a cast, not to know.
Okay.
So, did you actually write all that down? Because it's on the back of your character sheet. You should have your spell save DC and all that.
Yes, spell save DC mode right here.
Okay, and you should have. I'm gonna actually get him the
In
PDF.
addition, she receives bonus spells per day as if she had a high intelligence score.
Yes, bonus spells to cast per day. It's not known. It's not how many you retain. It's not the
How
ability.
many you can cast.
It's how many you can cast.
And then there's me, who's just a simple sneak and stab kind of guy.
Right.
I could cross class a bit later and go arcane trickster,
And as
which
a
would be really
specialist
cool.
wizard,
Yep. Then we need to figure out domains.
as a specialist
I think you
wizard,
said
you may
arcane
prepare 1
illusion.
additional spell per level per day of your illusion class, since that's your specialty.
So at level 2, I can do 2.
You get a +2 on your spellcraft checks to learn spells of your chosen school.
Right. Oh yeah, not domain schools. So yeah, so you don't have any level 2 spells. You will be able to in the future. You just right now aren't high enough level to be able to cast a level 2 spell.
And as a specialist, you're required to permanently give up 2 other schools.
That you refrain from. You never learn those spells.
Oh, okay.
So if you're illusionist, a lot of people will
And
do like
Starting,
necromancy.
starting here in the book, it lists the classes. It lists the schools.
Okay. Alright, I will keep trucking along with this. If you guys need to skip me for a turn or 2,
It's okay.
doesn't bother me any.
Okay, so after Sir K,
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna have. Let's see.
Drugs
What
are
are you
bad,
again?
okay.
A fighter.
You're an elf fighter.
Yeah, she went simple.
But she's more ranged.
An elven bowmaster, essentially.
Yeah.
I'm the melee of the group. Oh no.
So I'm gonna tell you what. Here's how I'm
I'm
gonna
also
introduce your
melee.
character. You
What's your
already
AC?
know the backstory of them
My
going because
AC
you
is only
also
a 20,
attended as
but
just
I have
a
a plus 16 to
a-
hit
a-
with my
a-
battle axe.
shadow.
We
Hi. No back talk, please.
Sorry, I asked her a question.
Again, I was only answering.
Or not back talk. What? That's not
Crosstalk?
what I meant.
Background.
Crosstalk. Yeah. So you will have been traveling with these guys just as a supporting character that just went with the caravan, and you are currently sitting outside of the Dark Tower with their. Did you guys even have a wagon? You guys didn't.
Yeah, we
you?
did.
No, we did. We did not have a wagon.
Oh,
It
yeah.
was-
The
Your
character
friend,
who is
your-
not here has a cart with a pack mule
yeah,
and a
that's
riding
right.
dog.
No, I had one too, though.
You rode on her.
Yeah,
yes, but
You didn't have anything else.
Yeah, that's true. That
Oh,
is
that's
true.
right.
Okay,
your
so
your
that was
your
another
druid
campaign.
friend,
you were-
Oh,
your,
yeah.
your druid friend
you
who
chose
left
to
had a
wait
horse.
for a companion,
So what we'll do
Yeah.
then is you went with the wagon and the mule, and the dude. Did he disappear? Did he go with you guys? You guys should just be glad I'm not playing Laugh Out Loud. We would take 6 hours to set up before starting a stream, right? Like I kind of want to do that, but like yeah.
Technically speaking, the cart, the mule, and the dog are inside the doorway. They're in
Okay.
the tower, just inside the door. Technically,
I thought when I zapped you guys away,
everything
did
came with
did
us.
the cart go with you guys?
You did. You said they was all in that little corral.
That's right. That's right. Okay, so yeah, so you will be with them, and at this point, you're noticing that they don't have any armed guards whatsoever.
So wait, we're back outside the tower. That we
No,
No.
you're not. You're inside. You're just inside, with the wagon and the mule, and you will
Cart.
have been.
So wait, this
Cart.
is not where we left off last time.
No, it is
Okay,
Let me
okay,
get
okay,
there.
okay.
because your character technically wasn't actually in
Yeah, yeah.
doing anything with them. So you will have from just the cart, just inside the doorway of this tower that you heard about, not your character, you will have seen all these events going on and realize that they don't really have a fighter in their party. So I will allow you to just be like, these guys are being dumb. And just go introduce yourself and be like, look, you guys need another companion. You don't have a sword at your side. Allow me to be that sword.
Okay.
Ooh.
So,
There's so many things I want to do. I want to go Arcane Trickster, but I also want to be a duelist.
oh my god.
Duelist?
So-
Dude, you
so-
don't fuck with duelist rogues.
I know. So what do? You're at the cart and the mule.
Unless you really want to
What do I
Kind of
introduce myself?
stack on the
right?
meat.
Well, they
Inside,
just walked into a
swashbuckler
hallway
duelist.
through a wall that just opened up, and they just
Yarr.
walked in blindly and went, "What the fuck? There's a dude there."
Wait, the green?
Alright,
hall,
where's-
or-
Yeah, you don't.
By the
You
way-
haven't seen the green hall.
Hun,
'Cause
do
you're
we
at the-
have a drawing of where the hallway is so she can kind
Yeah,
of
that's a
see
good
it?
point. If only we can show people on that map too. See, this is why eventually overhead cameras are
Yep.
gonna be a thing.
Well, yeah, and
You
the
get
mic
food?
covering the entire map too is.
I've got a.
I don't
Drawing.
know if I need through. Garrett's here. I mean, yes.
He needs the dry erase markers.
I actually need those, but I also need. You see that little duct tape box there?
Oh, it's right here.
Yes, I
Yes.
actually need that as well, please.
Give me just a moment.
Thank you very kindly.
What was the first thing you needed as well?
And the dry erase markers that are up on the piano.
What
It's
is
a
the
very
next
messy
one?
house. One of these days, this house won't be messy. I don't think it will be until after somebody
I'll
dies.
get you those first.
Well, in that case, it'll be messy for about 80 more years because you don't probably ain't gonna die very soon.
What's up, Gaming Queen? What's your question? I heard a little ting.
All right. And there you are.
Thank you very kindly. E. Let's see. No.
Oh no. What?
Something she's
I have something I colored. If I sent you a pic of it, will you add it to the campaign? Potentially, yeah. It's not. I can't guarantee it.
Wizard's so hard to set up.
They are a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I know.
3.5 is their most difficult.
That's yeah.
Okay, never mind. This isn't gonna work. Okay,
Last time you just drew it.
that's what I'm gonna have to do.
You
this
said I
time.
choose
I have it.
2 schools that I.
Okay, send
it to me
on Discord.
You have to choose two
I won't be able to
schools.
pull it up right now, though.
Oh.
So she
That's
knows
why
what
it's a
to
good idea to look at what the schools are, and then
Yeah.
look at your spells and see which spells you don't mind giving up.
That's actually pretty easy. I will keep abjuration. I will probably toss.
Obviously, this isn't properly to scale because I'm just drawing. Okay, you. Where's your little character? In there. They will be back here. There's a doorway over here with some stairs. And they walked into a little nook over here with a statue. I need something that represents a statue. I have little boxes. I don't think I've seen square boxes. Yeah, that's where you are.
With the cart?
With the cart. That's why there's a cart there.
Okay, so who's this little character?
The person who's not here because he's working.
Oh, okay, so I came in with him.
That's actually his cart, his mule, and his dog.
Okay, so okay.
Correct. They are way over here, and in the very center is a set of statues.
Right.
They walked into that wall back there.
Okay.
And the reason why is because, technically speaking, there's a second ring right here. This is a doorway, and there's a second ring in there.
What?
We don't see the second ring yet.
Oh, okay.
We don't realize it's a second ring.
True. Well, you guys walked into a door, walked into a wall, and noticed that there's another wall on the outside of the wall. I'm pretty sure that's a ring.
That's a hallway.
Well, you know.
We don't know it's a ring yet.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, we turned a corner, but that's the extent.
True enough. Okay, so anyways. And magic, because magic. So your character is there on that map.
Okay.
Each one of those squares represents 5 feet
And
I probably didn't draw this to scale though.
That little guy would also be over here with this group at the moment.
Okay, so now you know where you are,
Oh yeah.
ish. Yeah, and there's the and the horse.
Where'd that horse come from?
That's Lady Isabella's horse.
Oh,
That's her heavy war horse.
wouldn't it be over with her?
No. Are you kidding? Barely able to get it inside before the door shut behind it. Now it ain't going nowhere.
Hit points for a wizard, 14.
Well, I shouldn't say it's not going nowhere.
No, so it's a D4 plus con,
It won't
And
go
you
anywhere
get-
for anyone
and
else.
Is
you get
this-
max hit points for first level, and then you roll a D4.
I was
for
gonna say,
second
if you
level.
have 14 hit points right now, I'm gonna be a little pissed because I have 15, and I'm a rogue at second level. But I'm also really hard to hit.
Mm. Yeah, 5th edition is very, very different than from 3.5.
3 going with 15. You said Constitution?
Your Constitution modifier.
Oh, the modifier. Oh, well, that's terribly low. I have 5.
Yeah, you're squishy. Wizards are very squishy.
Squishy.
They're pretty much glass cannons,
Yeah, alright.
and you're only second level. Like this campaign, if you actually stick around, and I hope you do, should
actually
last,
survive.
should easily get you guys to level 20, if not beyond.
Yeah, if we actually keep playing.
This will be the first time I've ever gone past level 5.
Oh man,
Most campaigns I play.
they're
The
just
curse
short.
of D&D where
fall apart.
things just fall apart, players stop showing up.
We're
people
trying to
lose
get a
interest.
solid core together, and as long as Lion doesn't get a job that fucks over his schedule,
That implies I can get a job in the fucking first goddamn place.
you will. Pretty sure I sent it to you. Okay, I'll check it out later. I won't be able to look it up right now, Gaming Queen, because we're in the only way I can pull up Discord is on the other computer. It's not on this one yet. I had to reset Windows because Windows, yay. But yeah, and if you're generally available on Mondays, then of course you're more than welcome to join us.
My schedule's hard, but I can try.
Okay.
Yeah. Usually I do have Monday nights off.
Okay.
Usually I do.
And they just move it around on you sometimes.
Yeah, it just depends on where I need it.
Gotcha. Okay, so anyways, you're here. What do? You saw them disappear. They are fireless, other than one shifty-looking thief, and that's about all they've had.
Fireless?
Fighterless.
Oh.
I'm not a shifty-looking thief. Fuck you.
Dude, any of your characters, I don't care if they're a wizard, if they're a barbarian, or if they're a freaking, well, especially bard, but no matter what you'd play, they'd be shifty-looking.
I impose on
I
you.
hate you so fucking much.
Fill that with ice for me.
I don't know what to say right now.
He's
There was
legitimately
no-
just asking for ice.
There was no
Would you like me to?
please.
I can do
I
it.
think you said, would you do me a favor?
No, I said, can I impose upon you?
That's
Do me a
that's
favor.
just another way of saying it, of asking.
Just because my character is a humanoid animal doesn't mean he's shifty. This isn't Skyrim, you racist fuck.
Yeah, this isn't my rogue.
Death to the Khajiit.
There's a lot of filler text.
Did
in
he
here,
bully
but
you,
my phone.
Lion?
He's always bullying
Oh.
me. That isn't
I'm
even a
gonna use my phone,
question.
'cause there's
I'm
just a
starting to
ton of
wonder
filler
if I
text,
should've
and
just,
if I
you know,
just
brought
look it
my-
up on Google, someone will have like a really
Brought
easy
my
way of
rogue
like, all right, 3.5e wizard, you get this many spells, yada yada.
Yeah, and I've always got
I keep having to read over and over to try and figure it out because it says I can do three first level spells, and because of my
modifier. That's the
my
additional spells that you can cast.
intelligence modifier, and then I can also do 2 more level 1 spells because of
Your
As long
specialty.
because of your specialty.
specialty,
But they
but
have to be in your specialty class.
yeah. Oh, okay. And then I can also do another 3 level 1 spells from.
Don't
one
make
of the
me get
things.
out my lice water.
You keep the water bottle away from me.
Gaming Queen says it's okay.
Fucking
oh, snow.
gnomes.
Khajiit has wares if you has coin.
Oh, that's baseline.
Skooma,
Yeah.
snowy shadow.
I made the,
So
Yes.
oh, hey,
The-
Snowy.
One of the
Long
things that
time no
I've
see.
always done as a wizard, just for when you
See
get
if you
back
can
to a
figure
town
it out.
situation,
Mhm.
I'd buy every scroll I can afford to get my hands on.
Yeah.
I
that I
actually
can
made the
add to
Khajiit
my-
has wares
Yep,
if you has
collection.
coin joke
Because
before
it
stream started.
casts the spell by writing it down.
Yeah, what
So the scroll disappears, but then it's in your spellbook.
Now, does this count as my prepared spells?
No.
Is this
What am I
Every
guessing?
day you have to prepare your spells. You have to spend 8 hours
There's a
and
whole tray
study.
in there.
Yes.
Thank you.
No, I'm just trying to get to that again. I wanted to double check and make sure I have it right. How many spells I can have prepared for the day.
Right.
It was, what was it? It was 4 0 level and 2
You
first level.
Swear to God, Queen.
Look at the wizard page.
Don't
there
make me
will tell
time you out. I will log
Just
into
gotta-
Twitch
just gotta
just to
chart
do
for it.
so.
Yeah, so it's 4 and 2,
I was right.
and then you get 2. How much was that? Wasn't it 2?
You
2
got.
and 2.
You can prepare 4 0 level and
I
2
love you
first
too,
level
but
spells.
fuck.
But because your intelligence modifier, you can prepare 3
Khajiit
first
is
level spells.
innocent of this crime.
Or is it just 3?
Ghost, no.
Your specialty class lets
You
you,
know
do
nothing.
2 more, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can have a total of 5 first level spells prepared, but in reality, at least 3 of them are going to be illusions.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so you get just one
Which is fine
additional
by me.
first for your intel.
Okay. And the other thing that might conflict a little bit is that these spells that I have are
Probably not going to be the same.
exactly.
So the
because
spells-
these are 5th edition.
Spells are all in the back here. If you
Okay,
need to
so
figure out
I'll-
exactly what it's about,
Right. Thank you.
and we'll get
There's
you.
actually a page back there that says first level wizard and sorcerer spells, 3rd level.
Okay.
That'll give you an idea of what's on the list.
See that folder right there? Can you hand that to me, please?
Some of them won't be difficult
Spells. That was fast.
to do.
Yeah.
You're going to be a wizard.
Yes. Okay. Let's check this out.
Now that might not be a full complete set, but those are all the spells that you.
I'll just work with what I got.
Yeah,
Make it quick.
I'll get a modern one soon, but so there's your DC, but here's your spells per day that you can cast, and here's the number of bonus or spells per day to cast and spells, but your bonus spells. So this will be your 2,
Does
your 1 plus 2 will go in your bonus
Okay.
in first, and this one's just 2.
tried to come into the U.S. and got arrested. Wanna know why he was arrested?
Gaming Queen says, "Love you."
And inside of them were finches. who
You
smelled
kinda
34 scenes.
Lion. Guess what?
I
You
stuck
kind
them
of
in
shady.
I know, I gave her hell
little
for it.
plastic hair
Good.
curlers.
Okay, here we go.
Okay. So can I run over to them and be like, would you guys like some help?
Yeah, pretty much. So
Okay.
it would take the entire round. Well, though we're not technically doing a round, I'll just allow you to run all the way up to them and be like, "Hey, hey guys."
Hey! Hey you! You guys want some help? I'm a fighter.
You smell the stench of putrid death and vomit now.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh
And,
yeah.
and you see a fresh pile of lion puke on the floor, too.
So roll a d20.
And the catfolk with one hand over his
I need
nose
to
trying to
borrow
mitigate it.
Okay, you don't want to borrow
coughing
the
up
death
hairballs.
dice.
What's wrong with it?
Those are the DM death dice, and you will totally kill yourself with my death dice.
How does that wow.
I don't know. That's just the way that they work sometimes.
I have a set of dice that I'm not using that consistently roll high because I don't want to power
Yeah,
game my way
right.
through the campaign.
How's that?
Nope, that's a d12.
I have a D30
That's
you
a
can roll.
Right? The 30 that no one ever uses.
I want to find a way or make a system that uses a D30.
There is.
There's a system that uses the D30.
Yeah, like there's a few of them, but they're just.
I want to
rare.
play it.
Wait.
Which the miniatures can for like the miniatures Warhammer used to use a D30.
Oh shit!
I
Really?
don't know if it still does, but
Alright, so what do I roll this for?
so you're gonna roll a D20, and what you're gonna add is your Fortitude bonus.
Okay, that's a 5.
So, and pretty much you want to get what was the DC on that? Was it just a 15? I think it was just a 15.
I automatically failed it because cat person and just it seemed like the appropriate thing to do.
So this is essentially for you to just not puke your guts out.
Oh, okay.
And just lose everything. So, okay, you're good. So, it is very difficult to choke back the vomit, but you're able to immediate stench of absolute decaying, decrepit bodies smashes you in the face, and you're just...
Lovely. Okay.
Yeah.
Want some head? Never mind, I'll be back there.
Yeah.
Like open the lid on that trash can that's been in the sun with meat tossed away. From
Want
it.
some hell? No.
Oh, I have 2 d20s like that. Cool. Okay, I might need that.
And I have a full spare set she can use if she wants.
I'm not all the way back there.
Do you still have the
Not
dice
you.
that I gave you,
You're up there, honey.
Willow?
Actually, I was over.
You were sitting on the statue in the middle of the room, if I remember
Yeah, I
correctly.
remember that. I don't know if she got any
Yes.
further than that.
Yeah, I don't think she joined
sorceress,
us yet.
yes.
You're just having a
Not
good
quite
old
yet.
time, too.
I'm trying to activate the sorceress person. She got my ring, so I was like trying to hug her, and then I shimmied up her arm and like tried to like touch
Yeah.
her face.
And then you
shit.
cha-cha
we had
real
an argument
smooth.
about
And
how
then I
big her arm
cha-cha
was.
real fucking smooth.
Yeah. Do you still have the dice that I gave you, by the way?
I do.
Excellent.
Somewhere.
Somewhere. Are they in the bag?
What'd you do that for?
Yes.
I picked this guy.
Where the fuck?
My phone. Oh, there you are.
Ta-da! And I think the other one is
An orange one.
somewhere.
It was like an orange and yellow sort of splotch.
Here it is. They're both that one. Oh wait, no, there's another one in there. I think the other one I accidentally left at home. The other one is pink though.
You lost her caltrop?
Apparently.
That'll work.
Okay. I
Can
think
we
that's
please play?
Yes. So, who was after? Okay.
Me.
Yeah, Willow.
Me.
Now I'm putting on.
So
the
I'm
sweater.
gonna be like, oh,
Do it.
interesting. All right, I guess, but I'll be back for you, big old lady. I'm gonna open you up. Then I come in and I'm like, oh, good fucking god.
Yeah, and you're actually 2.5 feet closer to it.
Because it's just hopping on the ground.
Yum.
Can we give him an inspiration point for that?
Right.
Um.
No. No bonuses. Damn you all. I kill you all.
Okay, they're off.
17 or 18.
That's an 18, so yeah, same
18.
thing. You pretty much get ready to Ralph, and you're just like,
I don't like this. Why did you open this? What is your name again?
Nox.
Knox, why did you open this? This was
I
the
didn't know that this was behind
was
there.
the worst idea.
Well, you see,
Oh my
you see
God.
him going
I
himself.
didn't know.
I'm not
And there's
cleaning
just
that up.
another
I am
pile of
not
vomit
cleaning
on the
that up.
floor.
Sadly enough, the vomit smells slightly better than the
Yeah.
decaying bodies.
it's almost preferable.
My fur
It's
is
certainly
normally
fresher.
a tawny, almost silver color, but like it's tinged green at the roots
That's
right now,
gross.
just from being sick. It's,
God. Apparently we have the color changing line person. Okay, so after Willow comes Nox.
I'm going to continue to cough up vomity fur balls at my feet for a
At this
good
point, you're
minute or
probably
so,
dry heaving.
and then go to dry heaving, and in between gasps, ask the old man what the fuck is going on here.
Okay,
I'm not
so-
even gonna bother asking his name. Just, the fuck is this? The fuck is that? The fuck are those?
I don't remember there being an old man at all.
There was.
Wizard.
Yeah, no, the
The
dude that
wizard
looks
guy
like he's
that-
been there for a couple hundred years maintaining the barrier.
Oh, okay. Slightly recall.
So the old man looks over at you, and he slowly gets to his feet, and it looks like he hasn't probably moved in a long time.
You
Do
need
his
a good
bone-
berry. You look hungry.
Do his bone and joints pop and crack?
Oh, definitely. It is the very typical old man. He's crack, 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 crack. Gets up and he's big old stretch, and he seems to literally stretch by about
Ooh.
2 inches. And you notice that he's actually not that small. He's about 6'4". Just a little old, scrawny old man. Dark skin, white long hair, very long, bushy beard. He looks down at you and he goes, I would love a good berry, yes.
Here you go.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That door's been closed for a very long time. I've lost track of it, in fact.
My ring opened it, and I just sort of like shakily put out a trembling hand paw.
He reaches out with his left hand and grabs your hand, and it feels shockingly strong.
You've got a good hatchet.
Says, yes, the smell will definitely do that to you. Looks down at your ring and he goes, interesting. By the tarnish, I'd say I've been here at least 200 years.
Ooh. He's
And
old.
you don't look a day over.
Thank you. So he goes, oh, that door. You guys are my savior. Thank you.
You're welcome.
This barrier has been keeping those zombies and skeletons at bay. I could deal with them.
Should we just kill him?
I like to imagine he sounds like a bowl of Rice Krispie cereal when he stands and moves.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
He's like the Shigas that have been trapped in the trials from Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Is how I see it in my head.
I wouldn't know what that is
Shrivel.
because I've never played.
They're basically
Gnome Wizard.
mummified corpses that communicate through telepathy because their spirits have long since left.
Oh god, that's funny.
So yeah.
Yes, Gaming Queen says.
She knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Apparently. So, anyway, so... Oh, what was I saying? God damn it.
I could take care of them, but
Oh, yes.
And we could all just kind of open up a can of whoop ass, but
But I'm afraid that when they are destroyed, they tend to come back, and I don't know why. I've been battling them down in the depths for eons before I
Considering
finally
you-
made it out.
considering you've been here for 200 years.
Well, apparently he's Russian now.
Yeah.
Well, the original
I know.
last session I was Russian, but trying to
For
Russian
Anyways.
/ French / English / fucking whatever else.
maybe is
The
temporal.
Americans trying to mimic.
Yeah.
Maybe is temporal loop. I mean, you've been here 200 something years.
Then it wouldn't be a temporal loop because I've been here for 200 years.
And they keep coming back. Maybe they are reverted to state of undeath before death.
I don't know what kind of a spell that would be. I like your mind, though. Have you ever been interested in learning the craft of magic?
Partially. Although I feel like it would get me into more trouble than my party could get me out of. But that is actually fun.
God damn it, I love it. Okay, moving on. Next is
Dimble.
Dimble.
Oh,
Okay, so we have to go to you for a second because you're actually not with the party.
Meanwhile, in the tool shed.
Yes, meanwhile, in Greyhawk, which Lion would get in trouble because he's shady.
Fuck you, Queen! Fuck you and the horse you rode in on.
So, Greyhawk is the portal, God damn it, is the port town that I don't know if you've ever heard the term Greyhawk before. It's the original storyline for Dungeons and Dragons before it was officially a game.
okay.
But it is a huge city overseen by a High King and the Wizard Merlin.
Okay.
Look at
Um,
my horse.
you
my
will
horse
have
is
been
amazing.
Oh God,
stationed.
not that song.
No.
My
That was
horse.
No.
my ex's ringtone. Sorry. Shut up now.
you will be.
So anyway, so you will have been. You will have been in the Wizard's Enclave, which is at the very center of the town. People with magic are automatically thrown into royalty caste. Even if you were a peasant, if you were discovered young enough, you'll immediately get sent to the center of town in the center ring, because it's 3 rings. You've got the outer ring, which is the poorest, the center ring, which is their middle class, and then you have the center ring, or the center ring, but not the center ring. Anyways, you have the center of the city, and then you have a ring around it, and then you have a second ring. So, outer ring, middle ring, center of city, where the palace is, the Wizard's Enclave, and all of the royalty and the noble shops.
Okay.
You have been discovered at a young age to have been able to cast magic. That's up to you whether or not you were in whatever ring. Doesn't really matter. You're not going to get any benefits for it. I don't care if you were already a royal. You are still poor because you're a wizard. But the reason why is because whatever food you need, it's just given to you. And whatever supplies you need, as long as Merlin approves, it's given to you.
Okay.
But Merlin will actually approach you. You've been studying under him for, how old are you?
Well, I can dumb my age down a bit, but I was 247.
What race are you?
No.
Gnomes only live to be, I think, 100, don't they?
They go to
Gnomes live.
400.
Gnomes live.
Oh, they're the other really long-lasting race.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Merlin's been here that whole time too.
Okay.
If you're lucky enough, you can
I believe it's
almost touch
to
an elf.
400.
Okay, so you're middle aged.
Yeah.
So God, you're only level 1. So but that means that you would have been like a hardcore bookworm your whole life.
Yeah.
Just wanting to know about the magic and then never probably wanting to get involved in casting and trying things.
Yeah.
And actually, that will make that your quirk. Your like not quirk in the sense of it's going to impact how you play your game necessarily, but you have just been so obsessed with not using the magic because it is so sacred that you have never been able to take your challenges to be able to advance your rank in the wizards
Society.
enclave. So you have always been apprentice level, even though you've been here for 180 years.
Okay.
And because of that, you've been Merlin's personal keeper, his little assistant.
That's actually kind of awesome.
And
Merlin's
so,
bookworm.
yep.
So he knows all about Red Bull.
Yes, you know about Red Bull, which is a little concoction he created, and it gives you something called Bull Strength, Cat's Grace, and
Owl's Wisdom.
Owl's Wisdom all at once. But it only lasts for what time frame did
An
I say?
hour.
An hour, which
Okay.
is still pretty damn long. But it's all in one
That's a
little vial.
huge steroid bonus.
Right. Oh God, yes.
There are withdrawal effects.
Yes.
There's also side effects based on excessive use, which Merlin has demonstrated.
Okay. All right.
So
he pretty
Often
much,
including but not
he pretty
limited
much
to.
drinks it like water.
yeah, pretty much.
Often including but not limited to kidney failure and schizophrenia.
Right. No, not literally, but yeah.
You'll go sterile.
Yeah, pretty much. So
No
Merlin
wonder
actually.
he has no children.
So one morning, you know about these adventures going out, and you're just like, man, I wish I could do that, but why
Stuck
fuck
here with the
around?
books.
Yeah, like my life is dedicated to the books. My life is dedicated to my master, and I just want to see how that works.
Well, and being that you're in this tower, the best books are here.
Yes.
I was told that the best books were here.
Oh
and
no,
I just-
you know the best books are
Oh yeah,
here.
you would have seen them, but you have to advance through rank to be able to
understand them.
understand them, let alone even touch them.
Okay.
So Merlin's personal tome is right next to your bed because you sleep next to him. But you've never been able to even crack the first page.
And it's killing me inside.
Probably.
So now I make that leap.
So what he's gonna do? One morning he wakes up and you once you hear him stirring, you're just, what is it, my master? So, in fact, we'll even just start with that. You hear him shuffle about in bed, and you hear the creaks of his old bones as he wakes up and he sits up in bed. What do you do?
Is there something I can get you, sir?
Yeah, yes, I need more red. God damn it, gotta get in character there.
Yes.
Yes, I need more Red Bull.
Right away, sir. Right away, sir. I'll go downstairs or wherever he's keeping it, probably close to his bedside.
Kind of close to his
I
bedside.
imagine,
He's just got a
from what I've been
stash of
told,
vials. You
Uh,
sort through all the empty ones and find one of the full ones.
And I'll present it to him.
He takes it, shoots it down, and he goes, "Ah, okay.
Jesus.
The day's good, yes?
Master, I wanted to ask you about this tome one more time.
What about it? You know it's my personal tome. It's got all sorts of magics, including some I'm not too proud of myself, to be very honest. Though there was this one time, this bar maiden, you've heard this story about 5,000 times.
I start wording it.
Yeah. Now, yes, you remember. Yes, of course. Yes, she was a lovely lady.
Well, I don't mean to...
Oh, yes, you had a question.
I don't mean to go too far, but I would just love to get into that first page. Is there anything I can do? It's been killing me inside.
Well, of course. You must take the trials. We've had this conversation.
The trials.
Boy, I tell you what I can do. I'm assuming you're mad, correct? Okay. I need eyes on the ground. I need you to take notes for me.
So
And of
he's
course
a
you're just like,
snitch.
notes? I'm good at notes!
So he's a snitch.
You heard it here.
Yeah, no using that information, you
We
little
must not make off-character comments
Yeah.
about off-character information.
Yes. our friends who are in the tower, I have a feeling they might stumble across a few issues in their campaign. Can you do me the largest favor I will have ever asked you?
I'm already standing there holding my notebook. Yes, of course, Master.
Excellent. He waves his hand and there's a snap of sulfur and you are standing in a hallway puking your guts out. You guys hear a sharp snap.
And I'm like, "Ah!"
Yeah, you
I
guys
do
hear
the
the echo.
typical cat. You see Nox flip his absolute shit in typical cat fashion, spin around, hackles raised, shoulders hunched, just.
A new
So
one
now-
again.
So not only did you get the slight sulfur
elephant
smell,
just goes,
but now
"Pardon
it's
me."
decaying flesh
Yeah.
and vomit.
Yes,
Where
come
do you go
rushing
from?
in all at once.
I'm not even giving you the
overpowering
chance to
everything.
say it. Yeah, you're just
No,
puking your
fuck
guts
him.
out.
Well,
They
from the
didn't.
musty tomes to this,
Right?
who could?
Right, exactly. Yeah, the smell. I want your quirk, if you're willing to roleplay it, is to be, I miss the scent of a nice fresh book. And that's your ongoing thing.
I'm
I
a
just-
musty old tomb.
Yes, of a musty
The
old
musty old
tome.
tome.
Because there wouldn't be no new books in Merlin's place.
Yeah, right?
Willow
So,
Whistlecup like turns and just like, oh, hello. While he's just.
After retching out everything that I possibly had within my stomach.
You could have him make a save to not get it on his notebook.
that's automatic. An academic of 200 years, it'd be... So, as even though you're vomiting, you hear clearly in your mind, defend yourself at all cost. Please keep this safe for me.
Okay. So, for the rest of my period here of having just been transferred into this new area and after retching everything out, I'm still unable to come to my senses. Things are very, very vague for me. The most that I do is I clutch the notes that I have to my chest, and I simply peer around with my hand, or excuse me, my arm, just covering both nostrils as well as I can to hold out any stench, but I still don't want to breathe through my mouth, so I seem like I'm suffocating. And I'll just be looking around, absolutely baffled at what's before me.
So, and you see before you armed people. Like, you see the very obvious thief, because that's all a rogue is to magic users.
Fuck you! First and goddamn foremost.
The giant elephant in the room. We don't talk about the elephant in
Still
the
the
room.
best joke by far, by the way.
The gnome who is way too fucking happy to be smelling this shit.
Oh no, I go up to him. I was like, hi, what's your name? My name's Willow Whistlecup.
I just back out.
People! Oh god, keep them away!
Oh god,
What's that?
I don't know.
Something of some sort. Oh, it's just this.
I may or may not have roped in one of my old work friends into coming and watching the stream
You
a bit
would have.
later,
You
by the
would
way.
recognize
Oh, cool.
my character.
Would I?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because she's in that top ring. So anytime
Okay.
you would have been out in town to gather supplies for Merlin, because of course you're personal, which means anytime he needs food, you go down to the royal cook. That's not the palace cook, but the main cook that everyone goes to, and get his personal dish, and you watch him make the whole thing, get it, and immediately just go away, keeping an eye on it, so that way you know your master will never get poisoned. So
Okay.
like you would see her from time to time in that
Okay.
tavern.
Okay.
Well, plus she goes out of her way to get tips from Merlin on what makes this better, how's this work, and what's that look like.
So she's often in the chamber. Or...
Anytime she can get an audience with him on perfecting spells.
And what was her name again?
Lady Isabella.
Lady Isabella. Okay. So I know that.
Which the fact that a lady as such as herself is here and she's not retching, it's a little intimidating. Yeah. Gaming Queen says, "Aw, Lion, it's okay." Laugh out loud. Because you, being just nothing but a thief. just a thief. Nothing
Swear to
more.
God, if his character calls me a thief, I am going to kill him.
It's a stereotype,
I
but they
might
would know
snap it
not
at
to
some
say
point.
that. Yeah, like you just be like, don't you just like shiny shit or something?
I'm still trying to. And by the way, if you hear me
Crow.
switch accents for my character several times, it's because I'm trying to decide the official headcanon.
Oh, okay. You need through here too?
Yeah, I
Oh.
need to partake of the.
What if I eventually give his character the nickname Crow?
I mean, he'd be okay with it.
Right? Because he
There
wouldn't
we go.
understand it most likely.
I would definitely understand it. I'm a harbinger of death.
Oh, so yeah, so then you wouldn't understand it because in your own mind, you it's one
Oh,
thing.
I know he's insulted me, but
Yeah.
I'm refusing to acknowledge it.
You're using the higher version of it.
It's beautiful.
What is it? I deny your reality and substitute it with my own. or
Yeah,
something
exactly.
Like that was the quote.
I deny your reality, sir, and substitute my own in its stead.
Illusions, Michael.
Yeah, that's the only spells that you've been really familiar with because when you cast those, you know nothing bad can happen.
That's actually funny because that's the reason I love playing Arcane Illusionist. Is that I don't have to roll a d20 to see if it works. You have to roll to see if it works.
Yep. I like that.
Because my rolling is terrible.
Oh, yeah?
Terrible. So this is how I can get over that.
Oh my god, my earbuds are so dumb. Do you have Apple iPods? Is that why? AirPods. Excuse the fuck out of me. Did you buy that evil Chinese fucking death camp bullshit techno stuff there, Gaming Queen? Thirsty.
All I have is a red
I know, I cannot.
Fuck no.
It's also hot, so we are
It's
going to
very
crack.
hot. I might
Can I
run
go-
to the
can I go
store
have a
real
little bit of
quick.
cigarette?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, while we break, I think I'm gonna run grab a drink.
Not
I
in a
am-
million fucking years. Good girl, good girl. And yes, we specifically asked her gender. Just,
Well, I couldn't lay fuck for a million years anyway.
I could. Or sure as hell try.
In the store?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's the gas station.
Tried fucking. Yeah.
I'm gonna run grab a drink. I am super thirsty.
We have water.
I don't
Bottled
want
water.
water. I don't want water.
Okay, so we're gonna take a quick break, guys. So.
Comes,
Well, if we're
come
taking a
2
quick
hours
break.
late
Do you
and
want anything?
still
or are
aren't
you coming
prepared.
I'm coming back.
I get it though.
Since we have to break.
All right, so we're gonna go on a break, and I actually don't even know how. I need to create a break screen. Well,
Pause.
it's all right. I'll just keep it up, and if you guys have any questions, you guys can ask me. That's for the audience as well as you guys. Shadow. Shadow.
What?
Why don't you go grab some energy drinks?
I'm not very good.
Can you go drive her to the?
No.
They literally just left. Would you be willing to go drive her down to the gas station so she can get some energy drinks? Please.
You can't drive her?
I'm not gonna leave the stream. And I'm definitely not gonna trust you with the stream.
I'm not gonna drink an energy drink
Why?
because I need to be able to go to bed early tonight.
You're not going to bed early tonight. Well, define early.
And my stomach has been.
Well, yeah, but you're like passing out on screen.
I'm sorry, but I'm bored, and it's making me tired.
No, you're tired, which is making you bored. Gaming Queen, got any questions for me? Yes, oh god. Why and how? To what? To what things? And if you say all the things, you're not getting an answer.
While they're on the break, why don't you go get a couple of them pieces of pizza for yourself?
Want an extra ice cube, Sean? This one was frozen.
Slightly.
Do I have to put it in?
Huh?
Do I have to put it in?
Oh, you mean you want me to actually do something besides...
Space. The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Star Trek, or of the Starship Enterprise. Its continuing mission.
Actually, it's more like these are the continuing voyages of the Never Getting Out of Port Gaming Group.
Nice gaming queen. Yeah. We'll get there eventually. I don't want it. Go away. Wait.
Snacks? I don't think so. There was another chair here.
Also, you should go look at the pic real quick. Oh, yeah, it's actually not a bad idea. Requires me leaving the living room. Oh, it's a line.
Let's go.
Let's go.
It's
It's a me,
Mario. Mamma mia. Oh no. Shit.
It's a good place for it. I've been burning my arm on it.
Mmm. That pepper was really good and juicy.
Break time, yeah. It's actually cooled down a little bit in here.
So
It's
earlier,
nice with the door open.
earlier you made the comment about vegan lactose intolerant. Is that you?
No. I made the comparison because, you know, they're always like, oh, I'm vegan. Wait, no. Every vegan, it was something about there being just a lot of cheese. I don't even remember where I was going with that comment earlier, to be honest. I don't remember why I made it. There was some sort of weird connection I made in my head.
No, but next time I'm invited to a lactose intolerant vegan party, I'll have to bring it.
Yep, all for you.
I made someone mad one time. They said they wanted a salad, a gluten-free, high-protein salad. They got mad at me because I suggested they eat a bowl of bacon.
Me or the other one?
It's gotta be you because it ain't me. And she ain't out here. But yeah, I'm thinking I'm gonna paint her dress dark blue with light,
Where is
light
that
frills
sound
on
coming
the edge.
from?
Back there.
No, it's coming from this. suddenly there are mosquitoes in here.
Well, yeah, because the door's open.
I don't know there were mosquitoes like outside right now.
Oh, yeah. Mosquitoes started almost 3 weeks ago.
I didn't know they were here in town. I mean, we found a bunch of them when we were camping, but I haven't seen them here yet.
Nice.
Now Stacy was eating some, so I pulled out my leftovers.
Nice. Oh, talk about leftovers. That's a dangerous game.
Why such wimpy drinks?
Wimpy? Eh. I think
Because
they
I
taste
like
good.
them.
They're pretty
I
yummy.
don't need to be intoxicated on a Monday night.
Oh. I think I didn't open it.
Yeah, I haven't found the right moment to open that bottle of Yellowstone yet.
Yellowstone, what type of alcohol is that?
Whiskey.
Oh, it's a whiskey. I'm not a big whiskey fan. I drank too much of it when I was in high school.
It's a light-colored whiskey.
Oh, okay. Though I do like, there's a couple Japanese whiskeys I actually really like. They're really good.
I haven't actually tried it, but based on the coloring, I think it's corn-based.
Okay. So, is it going to have a bit of a taste like,
I don't know. I've not
Everclear?
found sufficient reason to open the bottle.
curious?
Fancy bringing glasses out.
Yeah.
We got a free
We're
one,
here.
Janet. Fuck.
You did it.
I did it.
No, she's just enjoying this position.
Okay, back to the headache of setting up a wizard.
I believe.
I still have to set up all my skills. And I don't know context. There's a puppy. Oh,
Is that an honor? Hello, little honor. Oh, right in the face.
you look great in the chin.
Hello.
Goodness. Are you being
Release
rude?
the battle Twinkies of war.
Yes, you're first. You're first for a change, yes.
Oh my God! You got pants on. You put some panties on. What are you doing with panties on?
What most women are doing with those kind of panties on?
Hi.
She's in
Cuckoo.
pink,
Well, hello,
Gotcha.
baby girl. Hello, Smiles.
so she has diapers on. One she can't tear off.
Yeah.
We'll put on our Smiles.
Hi. Hi.
On our Smiles.
Hi, Goober Goober.
Okay, let's see.
He lives.
3.5.
He lives. Hey, you got some grass or something on your noggin? What you been doing outside, huh? What you been doing outside? Yeah? Oh, you want a
Felix.
cuddle?
Oh, man. Felix, come here. Oh, man. Go. Good girl.
Perhaps you should stop trying to out-tough it.
I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I'm gonna have to crawl under the
Oh,
table.
yeah,
I might
here,
have
I'll...
to.
Cool.
Oh, thank you.
Yep. You got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Skills is
Wizards get shitty skills, but they don't get shitty skill points, but they don't get a lot of skills either.
Okay.
And that'll be in that player's handbook.
I looked it up to get
Okay.
directly to it.
Yeah, you get like 2+ initiative, but you only get like
Remember when
6
these
skills.
first
So
came out?
It's 6?
Daddy and Son Gaming. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, we just kind of got started. They're
Gonna get
technically
enough
been
of 'em.
streaming for a while, but we're not just started. If that makes any sense.
Yo, is that you, Vance?
No, that's Daddy and Son Gaming. So they were the ones that, or he is the one that
Concentration.
came in, saw me playing. I don't remember what game it was, but he was the one that donated a whole bunch and was just like, "Hey, get some. Hey, here you go. Love what you're doing."
Oh, my
Which,
bad.
by the way, I checked out your channel. I believe I subscribed to it on YouTube as well as I'm following you on Twitch. But dang, good to see you here, man.
Y'all are being
Been a
crazy.
while, yeah, for sure. Of course, we have all the original crew, so we still have Shadow's Mistress over here. Yeah, there you go.
Not me, not me.
Willow Whistle Cup, is new to the game-ish. She's new to the streaming side of things for sure. Lion, of course, you know.
Hi.
He's here in the flesh.
And the arm flash.
And then
Oh,
we've
there
got,
he is.
and then we've got 3 guests that you've never seen or even heard of, and that is,
Dimble Fizzlebang.
thank you. 8 Ball over here. She's gonna be sticking around for a while, and then we have Lady Isabella, and the doggies. Yes, the doggies are in the back.
Okay, Alex, what are you doing?
Okay, so what just happened? Where are we? You appeared.
I just got done vomiting.
Oh, by the way, so the lion, that shady fucker. Gaming Queen said it, not me.
The both of you are asking to be straight up fucking murked.
Okay, so
Careful. Who ever take table?
oh man, I'm gonna have to get used to what is it?
Dimble?
Dimble? Okay.
Dimble.
So
So
Dimble,
keep
when you
taking
pop
the
in, you will also
table.
notice, of course, love you, lion. Where the hell are you from when it's still daylight out? Well, we're in Montana.
Where are they from?
I don't remember where they're from. So yeah, it's only, I don't even know what time it is.
It's 9 something.
Yeah, it's 9:30 out right now.
So another half
Missouri.
hour.
Okay, so Kentucky, Missouri area. Yeah, so we got about another half an hour-ish to an hour maybe. Yeah, not even an hour. We got less than a half an hour. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, Dimble appears, and you will immediately notice the presence of another wizard, a very, very high-ranking wizard. He's wearing, and by the way, the old man is wearing white robes. White robes, very long white hair, dark complexion skin, like olive skin, long white beard, and an obvious presence of extreme power. That probably probably comes close to Merlin's, if not beats it.
Oh, okay.
Like, you just know it from the stature from seeing it your whole life.
Yeah.
But he looks down at you, actually, and he goes, interesting. No one's been able to teleport into this hallway, ever. Let alone leave. Your master sent you, or you of your own power?
Alright, so I'm brushing the corners of my mouth here. I'm getting some of that residue vomit off. I'm still trying to process, take everything in. I look up. I was sent here by my master, Master Merlin.
Oh! We know him! He gave me this cool tattoo!
The wizard grasped, like, is quicker than you could have imagined, grabs your arm and pulls it to him.
Ah!
And he goes, you have been marked. This makes some sense now. Tell me about this master of yours, Merlin.
Oh, what do I know about Merlin? Well, I've been serving under him for over 100 years now. I've been his.
You must be quite the wizard yourself.
Well, I wouldn't quite say that. I'm more of a bookkeeper. I've never really stepped out of much of a comfort zone, if I'm being completely honest. I've always just been the one to take notes for him and peruse his vast library.
Interesting. But yet he sent you here, one of the most dangerous nexus of power in the entire known world, with a notebook.
Is that where he sent me? Oh,
You cannot feel the energy from this place?
I'm still overwhelmed by the vomit and stench.
Yeah.
The skeletons and zombies are now starting to beat on the green wall.
Hey! We're having a conversation. Wait your turn. Being rude.
Who's next?
After Dimble.
That would be, what does that say? Debrika?
Debrika.
Debrika.
Miss Elephant.
Let's all address the elephant in the room real
My
fast.
best friend.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to do now since it very much nixed my idea.
What's that?
That would suck.
I was going to.
Suggest combat.
No.
Well, I was going to turn undead, but
You still can-
pointless
you can
if
still-
they're just gonna come back.
You can still try.
You can ask him.
He didn't say they do come back. He says it appears that they do. Wizards are very careful with their wording. That's why they can make some of the best villains or some of the best allies.
If you kill 600 and there still
Well-
seem to be 600, something's going on somewhere.
Well, then I'm going to first ask him what he means by they. How do they appear to come back? Do you kill them, they come back, or they just seem to be unending?
She just completely ignores you. She's just like, wizard guy.
She heard enough. She heard Note Keeper and just moved on.
Level of importance to a cleric. No keeper, undead.
Yep, pretty much.
And
Yeah.
undead are my favorite enemy.
She's in it.
Yeah, she's like, that thing right there. I'm gonna fucking kill it. Can I kill it? Can I please go kill it?
It's like a
kill it.
dog staring at a bird.
Back to game.
Can I get it now? Can I get it now? How about
Back
now?
to game.
Now? Okay.
Back to game.
So, anyways, how about now? He says it's a little more towards the wow. Apparently that was a weird accent. Apparently, it's a little more towards the latter. It's not that if I kill 2 skeletons and 1 zombie, 2 skeletons and 1 zombie come back. It's not quite unending, but there always seems to be 10 up here.
Stop! Well, then I'm going to perform
Let's let him out.
a greater greater turn
Go
undead.
back outside.
He says, before you do that, because he'll notice the gestures, the barrier will not allow the magic
Hunter's
through.
like, no, I'm okay.
What?
Oh yeah, they don't need to go outside.
Oh,
I'm just saying, like,
out
let
here.
them be
Oh.
with us so that way they
Yeah,
don't.
I don't want them outside. They just
Okay,
came in.
for sure.
Hello, helix. Butts. Butts.
And
Under, down, butts. Butts.
How many skills am I allowed? Or how many skills can I?
Hello.
Your skill points,
job,
if
boy.
I remember correctly
No,
from
how
the
many
wizard,
skills do you choose from?
are 2 plus your intelligence
is
modifier
the
times
portal
4 at
is
first
the
level.
wall one
That's your
way?
skill points. How many
And
skills
then
can you
at
choose from?
second level, you'll get to add 6 more skill points.
He's not asking about skill points.
Stop, please. I don't know what his intelligence is, so I can't give a specific number.
So how about you start with that instead of giving him the bullshit he doesn't need?
My intelligence modifier is 3,
So that's
Okay, so
so 5.
so you have a total
give me the PHP.
of 25 skill points that you'll be able to spend.
Which it does not answer how many skills he's allowed to choose from.
As I told him, under the wizard heading, it lists his skills.
He did say
And
that.
he said that I just got that on my phone to get to it quick, so I left it alone.
So, and you, what were you wanting to know? Skill points or skills?
Skills.
Okay.
Well, I'm in both skills.
Okay, so you have concentration, craft,
Okay.
decipher script,
Okay.
knowledge, which you get them all.
Okay.
So that's knowledge arcana, knowledge dungeoneering, knowledge.
Which you choose individually,
Yeah, you choose each one individually.
but
And you have to have rank in them in order for you to have the skill.
Okay.
Knowledge, decipher script. No, decipher script is its own thing. Knowledge, what's the nature?
Nature.
Knowledge, religion,
Planes.
planes.
That's it then. That's it.
Okay. Okay, after that you get profession.
Okay.
And then spellcraft.
Sweet. Sounds good. Thank you.
And yes, it is 2 plus intel modifier times 4, and then each level is another 2 plus intel modifier. So you have a total of 20, 30,
25.
20, 25, skill points to distribute.
Okay.
And your max rank is
5.
5.
Do I know this
For class
barrier that
skills,
he's
but-
put up? Like, is it something that they can't get through, but someone could walk through, or is it?
That's what you're asking the wizard? Or is
Well,
that what
I'm
you're
actually asking it. Would I, as a cleric, know, or would I need to ask him?
You would not know. So many books. The newbie wizard should be used to all of the books.
Well, then I will ask him. Am I able to walk through, or is it blocking both ways?
It's blocking both ways, but it is primarily focused in the necromancy field. So if you have a way to protect against necromancy, then you would be fine and be able to walk through.
Damn it.
Are you a you're a spellcaster, right? Because you're
I'm a cleric.
cleric.
I,
So there is something called no, it's not protection from.
Ward.
No, it's you can protect yourself against a certain type of subset for a certain time.
Good, evil, law, chaos.
Yeah, no, I know. That's the protection from. There's one that allows you to like defend against necromantic spells. And I can't
yeah,
remember
that's
what it's
probably not something I have at this level.
Nope.
No, but you would know roughly of it. I'm just trying to think of the name of it. But regardless, like, essentially that's all he alludes to is the fact that you get the idea that that's a spell of some kind is what he's referring to.
So, like I said, pretty much null and void what I was gonna do.
I can bring it down. The barrier.
Then we might be overwhelmed.
There's only 10.
I think
No,
We
you
can
told us
take
30.
them.
you said 30.
Yeah, you told us 30.
Oh, that's right. There's 30 in that one. So, yes. So,
We
but
can take them. I'll fuck them up.
I can just banish them.
Oh.
Oh, but that gets rid of the fun.
Yeah.
Banish half.
Well, if he can banish
Yeah,
them, then what's he
go
doing?
ahead.
Just keep going at it.
Good.
Because he got tired of
Come
repeating
from,
the effort
cutie.
to no apparent end purpose, other than to repeat himself.
How far does this passageway go? Did you find anything that seems to be
It leads.
affecting this?
It leads out to a pillar, which I've been told has a secret passageway down. I have never been able to open it. Every time I get close, something else happens.
And there doesn't seem to be anything with this pillar that even maybe affects the amount of undead? Or any gems in the walls or traps? Anything?
There are what appear to be slots for gems. In fact, they even look like the slots for your rings. All of your rings.
Well,
We should all take our rings
if
off.
everyone's okay, I say we lower it and
But if
figure
you
this
like
out.
it, then you put a ring on
Yeah.
it.
Well then, let's lower the barrier and
Dun
do what,
dun
and do what we
dun.
can.
Uh-oh.
If we like it, then what now?
Never mind.
Say it again. I'm sorry. I was repeating what Gaming Queen just said.
I said we could just lower the barrier if everyone's for going forward or going and just kill as many as we can and see if we can figure out what's causing them, where they're coming from.
I take out my sling and I'm just like, I'm ready.
I'm
That
shuffling.
would be
A
a
rock tumbles away because it's not secured properly.
Oops. I go after. Oh shit! Sorry, guys.
I'm nervously shuffling my scrolls, trying to figure out if I'm ready.
You haven't even started jotting down one note probably yet. You're just like, I think I got this. I got this. I'm ready. You don't have a bottle of ink.
If you
I don't
if
have a
you
lot of
think take it
Oh, no.
Seriously, don't have a bottle of ink? Do you say that out loud?
I do.
I
say
sort of
that
just I pounce after the stone that flies out of her sling.
Oh god, you're being a cat.
I
What were you
throw a
saying?
bottle of ink in your
I started
direction.
to say something
Hopefully
like,
you catch it.
nope, no.
out loud. Should I roll for that?
I'm gonna
It's
stab him with my
Technically, you
dagger.
should.
I
Just
think I
beam
should
them right
roll for
between
that.
the eyes with an inkwell.
So,
Here,
She
catch!
wants to, everyone, she wants to throw a bottle of ink towards Dimble.
It just hits him between the eyes.
That is a roll.
You want me to roll 20?
It'd be a D20 plus Dex modifier.
I think it should just hit him between the eyes.
My dex is 1, so.
Yay!
What?
It would be a
Oh
reflex
no.
save.
You have a dex of
Oh.
1?
No, that's to avoid.
Of +1.
You can
Plus-
use it to catch too.
Okay, I was gonna say,
allow
allow
that.
that.
much better.
Oh, he's right. I'll allow that. I'll use your reflex save.
Reflex save?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
which
yeah.
should be 2.
2? Okay.
That was gonna
I'll
be
take 2 of
really
one.
disappointing.
10 tokens.
That's enough.
Yeah, that hits the
it's
minimum
the-
mark. Yeah, it's the.
Which makes sense, considering
Well,
your
good thing
character.
you caught it. It's
Yeah.
the only one I've got.
And I got a
And now
rock.
we can grumble about
Give me
dropping
my
his
rock back!
Yeah.
Catch!
Now let's drop this barrier so I can wipe out a few of these.
I throw Holly's
I don't
rock
have
back
one
to her.
I had one.
So the wizard goes to the back of the group and he says, "If you're ready."
When she says that, I start.
Getting you. Do you ready a spell?
Yes.
'Kay.
That's why I start.
I still want you to use the nomenclature though.
Nox
What do you ready?
Disrupt undead.
Okay.
Nox pulls the longbow from his back and knocks an arrow and holds his action for an attack.
Okay.
I'm ready to do a greater turn undead.
Okay. So you ready a spell?
Yes.
Is what that's
Ready
the
a
term you
spell.
use, and you're
I
gonna
guess
ready.
since
And she's
I don't
ready.
know if that is a spell.
It
It
is.
It
is.
doesn't use a spell slot.
It doesn't use a spell slot. It's a natural ability that acts like a spell.
Supernatural.
Supernatural ability. Thank you.
Is it a full round or a standard action? I
Turn
see.
turn undead is.
I think
is
it's
a
a
standard.
it's a standard action.
Yeah, it just says.
We
Yeah.
can pull it up on the PHP later if we want to clarify. But for now, I'll just call it a standard action.
But this better do something because I can only do one of these a
It,
day.
it should make them either like disappear or die, quote unquote, or if not, then they at least flee.
I need.
I just have never done a turn undead, so I don't even know what I have to roll when it happens.
Oh, so you're gonna roll a d20 plus charisma modifier plus your cleric's level, right? Am I correct in that, Sean? For turn undead?
Nope, it's just your charisma modifier. Your D20 plus your charisma modifier.
And that's how many hit die you hit.
That's
You
your
affect.
that's your turning check. So that's
Yeah,
that
do you know-
will determine what up to what level you can affect.
Yeah, the hit die.
No. You got to roll that first. It'll make sense as we do it. Roll the D20 and add your charisma modifier.
What's the total?
6.
Okay.
Was that
so
on the die
a
or
6
plus your
allows
modifier?
you to affect your level plus 2. Excuse me, your level minus 2.
So level 0 creatures only.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
And that's what I mean by hit die. It's 0
So
hit die.
pretty
But
much
One
nothing.
hit die technically.
But I can't say until we know what the number is because there's a chart for it.
Yeah. Okay, how many dice do I have here?
If you ever get 22 or higher, it's your level plus 4.
Actually, if it's going based on cleric level, I'm only a level 1 cleric.
Oh, really? Oh, that's right,
I'm a
because you're
character
level 1
level
lock
2.
cell.
Yeah, but you
But I'm
can't
only-
get below 0.
Yeah, so it's just the 1 hit die or 0 level.
There aren't any undead that are. Well, technically, bats and rats are half or quarter hit die.
Yeah. Kobolds, stuff like that. Though they're not undead.
Even-
Though there are undead kobolds, but they're all CR2s and
But an undead kobold would be a 1 hit die.
Well, I just wasted a greater undead.
No, it's not a waste. It's still an attempt. It's never a waste. And your
It
character
is a waste.
doesn't. And your character never knows that's the way that it happened. Put that dice up there.
It's technically a waste because I can't use it on except once a day.
Willow, would you kindly move that dice that's in between those 3 statues
Oh yes.
up to the rest of that little
It's a
board?
rock. He's
No.
got to jump over it.
That's the horde. There you go. Okay. So the wizard goes, on my mark, and he starts casting a spell. Everyone roll initiative.
All right.
This is the
Oh
thing
wait,
you
wait,
need to
wait!
keep
You
track
didn't
of.
ask me if I ready to spell with everybody
Oh,
else.
yeah. Are
I
you?
do. I cast Shillelagh, and I draw my bow as a shining light
Shillelagh.
engulfs me.
That's not the way Shillelagh works.
I'm making it work that way. So
Shillelagh works for clubs.
no, it doesn't.
Shillelagh is a melee enhancement.
Well, fuck.
There's
Then
the
I my
pencils over
sling then.
18.
That's still not melee.
Well,
Melee means
fuck.
up and
Okay.
close and
Like
personal.
you
so like
hold
your
it in your
dagger.
I don't
hand
have
and it hits the person
Don't
while
you
it's
have a
still in
dagger?
your hand.
The spell creates a magical club that you can use.
Oh wait, let's see.
Oh, is that what that is?
Weapons
Yeah.
do you
Oh,
have?
okay.
Yeah, she literally would only have a dagger, which she doesn't.
Does
really
anyone
get
have a
stone.
spare pencils for
Yeah.
Mary
Yes.
Well, let me see the book, please.
Thank you, dear.
You're welcome.
So combat
So that would
initiative, I got
technically
14.
be a bad spell for you to have.
I know.
I would like to prepare magic missiles.
Well, that's fucking dope.
Wish I had magic missiles. Since
Oh,
that
yeah.
shillelagh
You have
fucking
better than that.
bullshit.
Not right now.
Even this right here says your own non-magical club or quarterstaff. That's it. That's the 2 things that you can use.
Boo.
Becomes a weapon with a
don't have
+1
anything.
enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls.
You
A
might.
quarterstaff gets it on both
I
ends.
can't use like any.
Well,
of
then
these, 'cause
technically-
that's just a light. And that's just that
Nox
doesn't even
has
do
an
Summon
a
nature's
combat
ally.
initiative of 18.
What does that do?
Gives you an ally that fights.
Real quick
40.
question. So,
Yes.
magic missiles.
That would probably
it
be your
doubles
best
every
bet
time.
instead of
Well,
having.
is it
adds
like
another
a-
missile every time you level?
Corporeal?
No, it does
No,
not.
not
I'm
It
not
depends
sure.
on the level at which you cast it.
Right now, you only get 1 missile each casting.
1d4 plus 1. Okay.
What does
Well,
summon
No, it won't be
nature's ally
+1. I
do?
think it's.
It's D4 plus 1.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Unless
I
you,
get,
unless
I
you
get,
get.
I get
Summons
a
a
better bonus
spirit
than that
or
because
animal
of what I am.
Does
Right,
it
well,
fight
and
for
it's
you?
not
Because of my
I
training
can't
as a
remember the
warlock.
specifics.
That was the reason I took it. Okay. Well,
Yeah, no.
it's kind of my only damage dealer right now, anyway.
But-
and that's okay. Well, you've also got like Cone of Cold,
Yep.
Ray of
Acid
Frost.
Splash, or
Oh,
Ray of
okay.
Frost. Excuse me.
Rhea Frost and
Undead are immune to cold.
Flames.
As a bookworm, you'd
Firebolt.
know that.
Firebolt should also be.
First
but-
level.
I didn't actually see.
It should
Magic-
be a
on that
cantrip.
second level,
Magic
right?
missile,
It would
even
be
at
second
D4
level.
plus 1, is a good
I'm
spell
gonna make it an
because it
octopus.
never
First level.
misses.
Yes, that's
I'm
true.
gonna make it
As
an
long as there's
Never
no
octopus.
shield
misses.
up.
It's a force effect.
Yeah, it's well
My
known for
Bari
being
would
an
wanna go
instant
more
cast spell that can interrupt
eagle,
other
something that
spellcasters.
could
Very
Yep.
specific.
Rip them apart.
Yep. As long as they don't have shield up. That's the only.
If I do
only
monkey,
exception.
if I do
They're
like a
actually-
chimpanzee, those
and I
things
don't-
are
I-
fucking crazy.
I know how to
So
circumvent
monkey's
that.
gonna be an actual monkey. not
Okay.
a chimp.
Oh, not your character. You.
Chimp
But-
is not a monkey.
Okay. So,
Oh.
bad guys. Get an 8.
Oh, I have not.
Cool. I get to go before the
But I
bad
have
guys.
to be able, I have to take the prestige class
That's
force
what I
missiles
wrote
aid.
Yeah.
Yep, that's something you keep track of.
To order
Bad
to
guys.
do
No,
it.
the best
Oh, okay.
one
Yep.
would probably be the
So
wolf
my
or the
initiative's
eagle.
13.
Eagle because
Okay,
you can
so,
swoop down and grab them.
This is where the you
Okay.
guys in the audience get to control a piece of the action. Is there a skeleton mage amongst the group?
No.
Oh boy.
It's up to you guys. Yes or no? Do they have to
This
defeat a
is like-
mage on top of everything else?
Oh my god, no.
Of course they say yes.
One
What-
vote for yes.
Willow. It could be a cleric too.
Raise undead.
With a skeleton?
Yes.
Yeah, necromancer.
Clerics
Raise
can
undead.
take the
Is it
Cleric
gonna
of
be
death.
though? Is
Danny
it
Quinn
gonna
just
be?
laughed. She's yes.
Do we have to get everyone else's initiative right now?
Oh, I
yes.
have
So
it
I had
on mine.
18.
All I got was the 18.
Dimble rolled a 13.
13.
I also wrote. Wait. No,
Oh,
I lied.
I don't know my initiative modifier though.
It's
Whatever
your dex bonus.
is.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you. So 14.
Mine is my.
So that means you and I tied.
Yours is based on dex
Which means
bonus.
both you guys.
We can
What's
go
your
My
at the
what?
same time.
What's your dex modifier?
Mine-
D20 plus dexterity
Plus
modifier
dex, okay.
bonus.
So mine is 15.
Mine's a 16.
3.
So you'll actually go first automatically.
I haven't rolled mine yet.
If you guys have the same dex modifier.
What do you add on
Tetchaporum
top?
575. Hey there, what's new? I've watched you. Solomon X says I've watched your Solomon X says channel. Not much going on here, man. We're just playing some D&D. Thank you for watching. That's awesome.
Hi.
We
Hello.
actually need a vote right now. Your streams get better every time. Join us for Decontrol Our Adventure. Keep it up. I'm about to design panels, overlays, face cam, and offline screen for your channel. What? Dude, that'd be badass.
I don't remember him, but
I don't either, but that's awesome.
I mean, hey,
Wait,
Way
what
to
do
be
I
a
add
G,
to
dude.
What I rolled there?
It'll be your initiative modifier.
Check out the URL on my Twitch profile's image. Regards, PS Dungeons and Dragons is great.
Thank you.
You're awesome. Sounds like a bot. Yeah, it might be a bot.
Yeah, right.
It's possible.
I mean, at least
Are
it's a free
you
view.
a bot?
It's a free view at the very least.
My Fine.
No gaming.
And so I am the second meme of the channel, the first one being the elephant in the room.
Yeah. Oh man, that's awesome.
I'm
Okay,
so sad.
By the way, if I were by chance able to do anything with
I can smell that.
0,
Oh, lame.
Mango.
I need to
my
Always the
turn check
best.
was the 13 for how
To be
many I
fair.
could.
To be fair.
To be
to
fair.
So you rolled 2d6, added your level and your charisma modifier?
Yep.
Okay.
So if anything happens,
But
that's what I got.
But I'm just asking to make sure.
Yeah. I was able to figure that out. I just wasn't sure how to use the chart.
Pokemon.
That's so true.
Oh my god.
Here, guess
favorite
what?
line.
Just
Line.
no.
Gaming Queen.
It's just because it's there.
Pokemon.
I do
You
not
got
have
a little tiny cone.
Okay, there we go. Dismiss all. Hey, I'm working on it. Give me a hand.
Size modifier. I don't have a size modifier.
You're small.
Yeah.
Gives you a +1 to your AC.
Oh, really? Okay.
Gives
I
you a
thought it was
+1 to your attacks.
But it's like a -4 to grapple, isn't it?
Gives you a +4 to your hide checks.
Nope, that's me.
Hide checks. 1 sec.
That'll be under skills.
Skills. Oh.
I think.
You tagged me in a post.
Me?
Okay.
Yeah, just pimping
that?
you out on
And it
Facebook as
imposes
well.
a -4 on
Oh,
grapple.
okay.
-4.
Oh, you need to refer to my proper
Okay.
webpage. This is my personal stuff.
I've
You have to subscribe to my Facebook, or not subscribe. You have to be on my Solomon Says
I-
Facebook profile. You tagged me in it. My personal name.
oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Grapple is
What was it you
-2.
tagged him in?
He was like, "Hey, I'm playing D&D."
But let's
come
face
join."
it, as a wizard, you
Oh.
don't make a habit of grappling.
No, I wasn't expecting to, so it's no.
Right? If you have to
Little
grapple,
whistle
you're
cup
in a
turns
lot
to
of
you.
issues.
You want a raffle?
What weapon should I use for the fight?
So you are a fighter. So you need roll. Do you have knowledge, nature?
Where would I find
Do you have knowledge at all? You don't even have any knowledges.
I don't
Warrior
think I.
the fighters don't get that skill at all
Okay, so most likely, what do you
unless
have?
you take it as a cross class.
You have a dagger, composite longbow, and a morning star.
Just 10.
You
10
would
inches?
probably pull
Okay.
out your bow, and I'm going to allow one retroactive motion or retroactive event from the cleric because she's the only one who will automatically know that this is a bad idea. Miss Sir K pulls out her longbow. You know that piercing objects do nothing to undead.
That's not
Line,
true.
guess what? They take no damage from.
That's not true.
They have resistance to it.
Well, yeah.
So it's half
Skeletons
damage.
have reduced damage from piercing, but not zombies.
Zombies are resistant to bludgeoning.
They're both huh?
Zombies have resistance to bludgeoning. Skeletons have resistance to piercing.
Is that the way it is? I need the other D&D books that are over there somewhere.
He needs monster manual.
I need Monster
I
Manual.
have monster manual somewhere.
Have them. Thank you.
Why would that be retroactive for me?
Because, well, if that's true, if it is both, then that means I set up the bad guys wrong. Because... Okay.
Those are the ones that you got at MythCon, right?
Yes. These ones are right here. And these I've had from Magic the Gathering for a while.
So the skeletons have damage reduction against 5 bludgeoning.
What you want, baby? What you want?
Which means with bludgeoning bypasses.
Yeah. I'm going to say skeletons. Yes. Bludgeoning is what skeletons hate because you break the bones.
Yes. Zombies.
Oh my god!
it's-
Why does this post keep?
Oh, hi there.
Zombie. Hey, hey, hey.
Your tennis ball. I thought you loved your tennis ball.
Zombies
Any
have
kind
no
of
damage
ball.
reduction at
Oh,
all.
yeah. It's pretty good, huh?
Oh no, it's
Quite
5 slashing.
Quite that.
Felix, what is on your?
So zombies have to be hit by slashing objects. Okay, so
For
it's
maximum
I've never
effect.
seen that before.
for maximum effect, right? So there's not going to be zombies. There's just going to be skeletons, just skeletons.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make things easy.
Fuck 'em up.
So you will know that her pulling out the bow is a bad idea against skeletons. And so I will allow you to retroactively be like, put that away. Trust me, take out your Morning Star.
When she returns.
Instead of doing what I did.
Instead, no, like you'll be able to just add that in. You're allowed to talk while drawing a weapon.
Well, I didn't draw a weapon. I did a spell.
You ready to spell.
Which.
Lion, guess what? You're not that shady. I'm just giving you shit. That's from Gaming Queen.
You better be kidding.
I'm not. You're shady as fuck.
Fuck you.
Magic missile.
Only your characters, not you, the person.
All I get to
My
do-
characters aren't shady either. This one isn't.
I'm teasing you, buddy. You better know I'm teasing you, damn it.
I'm gonna give you hell for saying it.
Gaming Queen says XD, love you, Lion, lol.
You better. Someone has to.
It'll ring in
Yep.
my head. I'll be like, I gotta call her. She's got to know.
Oh,
I did
get
it.
on.
I did it. I found it.
See, that's the my notification came in. So forceful. What the fuck?
Welcome to what it's like knowing me.
Alright. Dancing lights, detect magic, mage hand, ray of
Brr, 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 brr.
change self, damage, shield magic.
I just realized I don't have a phone charger with me.
Oh dang.
I've got phone chargers and stuff.
Do you have a USB-C plug-in?
I have an everything plug-in.
Cool.
This good baby. Look at this good baby.
Oh yeah, that's not what I want. I need the other one.
Man,
There it is.
Minor image is level 2 and 3.5.
Alright, so what do we decide? I heard that they want piercing or not?
Wait.
So
Have retroactive
Many
that
thanks.
I tell you, put it away, pull out your Morning Star.
yes, because you wouldn't have known better.
Okay, so I instead can I retroactive
Thank you. I've had
just this
so
once
much
on my
tea
weapons
already
of choice
today.
then?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'll
Thank
pull
you,
out
Sean.
my short sword and dagger at this point then, and take a fighting
Oh, I'm
crouch.
good, thank you. Okay. Bus Mom 43 says, "Hey,
Oh.
son, thought I would watch for a
That's,
bit.
uh,
Hi everyone.
that's
I know
my
it's your
mom.
Hi Mom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's mommy.
That's
It
my
was,
mom.
what was it?
That's
It was
my
an
mom.
anime.
Hi, Mom.
Hello.
He's offering to
Oh,
you.
more candy? No, I'm good, thanks.
She's not a candy person.
Hi,
I'll actually take the
Mom.
almond if that's cool.
I've always seen these.
Just nothing but love.
They're good.
Nice, Daddy and
Never
son. That's
actually
cool, man.
tried to pull the rope.
They're pretty good.
Okay, so what was the final? So I've only got one vote for yes, that there is a skeleton mage amongst the group. I need more votes, guys. Otherwise, it's just an automatic yes.
Boo.
It's what these guys are waiting on.
And all you got to do is just type yes or no in chat.
Yep.
Mom, type no.
Please say yes.
She's diabolical.
How many emotes you have? I've only got the one, Daddy and Son.
Yeah.
For my subscribers.
As he gets more subscribers to his channel, he'll unlock more emotes
Yeah, I'll be
at certain breakpoints.
exactly, and I'll actually be I'll be going on Fiverr to get some custom made ones. Here's mine, he says. Oh, he's got 3 emotes. That's cool.
You could say he has 3 emotes.
Oh my god. Now he's being a punny guy.
Let me know if you find another.
Oh, that's your son?
On
I haven't seen you go live in forever, Daddy and Son. What's been up with that, man?
on like
His name is Link.
the-
Oh, right on.
summon nature's ally.
Lion, to change my mind. You're shady again.
Fuck you, Gaming Queen. I thought we were friends.
I need more votes, guys. Yes
Did
or
they
no?
have a
Is there a
natural
mage amongst the group?
Oh, okay. Like biting and stuff.
Amongst the group
Okay,
of skeletons, is there a skeleton mage to
I'm
go
gonna
against
smoke
our
until you
people?
finish.
Yeah,
no.
He-Man.
I'm sorry.
We are. I just love to bother you.
Yeah, He-Man. It's looking like the answer to your question is going to be yes.
Shit happens. Max cheated on me with her boss, who is 3 times older, and left me and my son, and lost all my jobs. So now it's rough, depressed, and don't feel like doing much. Oh shoot! I'm so sorry to hear that, Daddy and son. That's really rough, man.
I just
All my love,
recently
bro.
lost my job as well, so I can kind of sort of empathize with their situation.
All right. So what's the final vote, guys? Yeah, they're in here.
It's looking like the final answer is yes.
Okay, so we have 1 vote. I'm gonna give you guys 10 more seconds to cast your votes against our party or for them.
10,
9,
Well, wait a minute. They're
8,
just gonna be seeing this
7,
lag.
6. There's like a 3-second lag. King was just like, yes, yes, yes.
Damn it.
3, 2.
Quick.
No, I won't flip
One.
up. I was about to.
Shower
like-
Mister says no.
I had 3 jobs and it hit me so hard that I had to go to the mental hospital because of job. Oh my god.
Oh.
Bry.
Bro, you have all my love and support. You ever need to reach out, please get a hold of me on my Discord channel, on Twitch, whatever.
I
We're here
am
for you,
glad
man.
that you are still here.
Yes.
Thank you for
Yeah.
stopping by.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like, nothing but love and support. Yeah, looks like your guys are fucked. Come on in and get slaughtered. Alright.
And they're not even giving us the courtesy of using lube. Well,
Thank
shit.
God.
Thank God, he
I
says.
don't want to get greasy.
Oh, God.
You know how hard it is to get that out of my dress?
You know how painful it is going in dry?
No, do you?
Yes. And not for the reasons I'd like to say.
Yeah, everyone who's watching right now, please post a comment giving Daddy and Son Gaming some love and support, guys. Share some heart emojis for them at the very least. It means a lot. Thanks, just rough because no income and I'm super hard.
I think he meant to say
And it's super
super
hard.
hard.
I feel your pain. I'm a disabled vet, and this
Context
is my only potential
matters.
Yes. Especially to all the perverts in the room. All right,
Meaning
battle
this
on.
dude right here.
I'm not a
But
pervert, I'm a provert. I've
We've got
earned
the epic
professional
music for you guys.
status.
Alright.
you are verted on a per individual level.
All right, so we have the who's at the top of the round. Oh, so top of the round is going to be the wizard for sure. So he casts a spell that you guys have never heard of before, and no, there's no chance to try to
Figure it out.
remember it. A provert. I might go to the army to help out, but I have to get a waiver for my age. I mean,
My spell cards are useless.
yeah, that's the way to do her, man. Because, oh, you won't be able to. If that's on record that you went to the mental hospital, they won't let you in, brother. Okay, so anyways. But that's... I fucking love that. You love what? Oh, the music?
Oh.
Okay, here we go.
They told me to lie.
Alright, here we go.
Bad idea to do that.
Oh, pro.
I'm going to need to sort of like cooperate with you in combat. One of my skills is sneak attack.
Yeah, if
So
you
if their
just don't
attention
release
is-
your HIPAA stuff for that hospital, and you might be okay. Okay, anyways. Top of the round, the mage casts his spell, the wall dissolves.
Be gone, thought!
You guys see it just blink out of existence. Who's up?
That'd be Nox the first.
Nox, what do you do?
I am...
You're right there on the map.
With
Mine's
the
the fact
ele-
that you technically turned the corner, but you guys move your guys' whole fleet about 20 feet back
I'm
up.
up with everyone now.
Yes.
I'm going to...
Oh, wait.
So the closest person should be 20.
2 squares.
Four,
Two?
yeah.
I
I'm
thought
going
it was.
to-
I
They're
thought these
5
were
foot squares.
5. Yeah.
So it's 4 squares back.
So I'm going to try and sort of hide behind the massive elephant,
Okay.
What you're
So-
doing.
and hold my attack action. 'Cause I want to try and get my first attack to be a sneak attack, which only works if
I need
that my
something
target's
for an
attention is
abnormally
on
tall
someone
human.
else.
Something.
So I apologize for sort of throwing you under the skeletal bus, as it were. But to get my max damage, I
There we
need
go.
at least one of them to be focused on you at first.
I'm not worried.
Okay.
AC of 20.
Okay, so he's holding
I
his
wouldn't think you would be.
attack for a sneak attack opportunity.
Okay.
And
Next.
actually, that's because I
Oh,
haven't.
next would
Finish
be
putting my AC together.
Dabrika.
Well,
Is it Dabrika? Okay.
Yeah, 16.
So what do you do, Locks
well,
up?
I tell her that she's gonna want to use her mace.
That already
That
happened.
already
Oh.
would have happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's retroactive.
Well,
So-
then it would be my
It's your
my
actual
spell.
turn. Okay.
Yeah, so-
So you cast Turn Undead.
Yeah.
Okay. We
It
already
was a
rolled
greater. It was a greater turn.
Oh,
And
so
I
you're-
rolled, and if anything does happen, it affects 13.
that.
So if there
yeah,
is
it's based
any
on
that
the hit die.
yes. So
What
if there's
was the
any
total
that
hit
are
die? Since you used the
0.
greater.
13.
13 total hit die worth. Okay.
Yeah.
What happens is, if they would normally be scared, they're turned. If they're normally turned,
They're
they'd be
destroyed.
destroyed.
But it's 13 total hit die,
Right.
not per total.
Total.
Okay.
And it affects the one closest to her first.
Well, let's see. These guys are only one. Well, so okay. So how does the hit die work? Because they're 1d12. Is that just the one hit die though?
Yeah, they're one hit die.
Okay.
The D12 counts as a hit die.
Okay. Well, the one. And did they get? I don't remember. Did they get a chance to save, or is it just turns them?
If it were a save, it would be a will saving throw, I think.
Willow, may I please get the PHB from you?
Yes, sir.
I need to look up Turning Undead. This one is the one that everyone knows, but no one ever remembers.
Oh wait, what's a turn
If that
check
makes any sense.
modifier?
So they have to make a roll based on.
That is
your
what you
caster-
add to when you do the 2d6 plus your level plus your con.
Oh damn.
Oh, well then it's 15, not 13.
Two extra dice worth of.
Well, actually,
make a difference.
your modifier, do you add that to your hit dice affected or your turning check?
It says turn check modifier.
Okay, so that actually means you rolled an 8. So
Yeah.
your level minus 1 is what you get. So we're still at 0,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately.
Well,
But that's the drawback to that. You never know how good it's going to be.
yeah.
And you never even know if those creatures are not in hands.
Okay, so the way that it works is first you did your hit die, you rolled 0 hit die. Because that was your total. It was that just is your turning check, which is your d20 plus your charisma modifier. That affects the most powerful hit die creature you can affect. You got the total of the 0, which is still just 1. After that, so you don't destroy any of them whatsoever. So next you roll turning damage. So after that you
No.
need to roll 2d6.
She got 13.
It says total hit die of undead affected.
She got
That's not
the
damage.
turning damage. She got 13.
Okay. Okay, I can see how it works. Okay, perfect. So you affect. They're all just one hit die too. Okay, and a maximum of 13. So so 2. She's gonna turn 2 of them away. Okay,
That's
so
still better than
I'm
none.
confused.
oh no, sorry, it's just 1 because it's 13 and it's a d12, which they're gonna have max hit points. So 12, and then there's only 1 left over, which means it's unaffected because you have to hit the total amount. 1 skeleton turns. So take 1 of those dice away.
Well, then that would mean I can only ever turn one
No,
away.
that's not true. It's because your first roll reduce the amount of hit die down to just the 1, and then you roll your maximum damage, and it affects all
But
of the
it doesn't
creatures.
say damage. It just says total of undead affected.
You're looking at a character sheet. I'm looking at the actual notes of how it works.
Well, then they need to improve their character sheets because that's not how it reads.
That's been a bitch and complaint that we've always had since like the 80s.
Because how it looks on there, it makes it seem like
That's why you're not
number of
supposed to just
creatures.
read it straight from there. Okay. Anyways, who's after the cleric?
One complaint.
That would be Willow.
Willow Whistle.
Willow.
Oh, I have my. I don't know if I want to cast that. You know what? No, I'm gonna. I have my sling. Are they like?
Don't move them.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Not their turn.
I'm just saying, are they
Count
like
the
coming
distance
out?
between them.
It's not their turn yet, so they're still waiting behind the barrier.
Gotcha.
Remember, in one round, this all happens in about 6 seconds.
And then what's my range? Oh, I have a range of 50 feet. Well, I'm gonna run past Lady. What's
Okay,
her bucket?
if you run, you can't attack unless you charge,
And then it has to be with a melee-only weapon.
and you can't charge through a square of another player at this level.
That's how wide the hallway is.
Well, I mean, I also, since I'm a small person,
And then
I
the
also
barrier.
have
The squares
Branches
are
out.
only 5 feet wide.
Okay, well, I'm 3.5 feet tall, and I have the ability to.
Do these skeletons
What is that called?
still go off of like a visual sensory, or are they just going to come straight forward regardless mindlessly?
Because I have the ability to
They're mindless automatons.
Okay, so
use the
reason why I
space
asked
of
is 'cause,
another
I have
taller,
dancing lights, and I wanted to blind.
You won't on the
medium to
elephant.
large.
Only someone who's.
So what you're going to do is you're going to take a move action to move in front of me, and then a standard action to attack.
Yes. Shoo-woo-woo-woo-whoop.
Or rather, could we see if we could do a roll to distract
And
them,
then
pause them for a turn?
That's what I'm trying to find. Is
Cool.
I swing my whatchamacallit for the ranged attack bonus. Do I use that too on
So
it?
you're gonna use range. Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay. For 21 against their AC.
okay. Oh, that hits. That totally hits.
It's probably
And then
not
you're gonna
too
roll
hard to
damage.
hit them.
No.
It's a little hard. It's
Your
AC
damage is a
15.
1d4.
Okay.
No, no,
They-
not for a small
they do-
creature on a sling.
Really?
No, small creature on a sling does not get D4.
Then what do they get?
Because that's what it said on the weapon.
But that is for a medium-sized creature. It's automatically medium, and then the next size is large. They don't really.
Okay.
Small's a different category. I didn't even think about that when we built your character.
That's okay.
It'll be under simple. Down toward the bottom.
It's 1d3. So what that means is you're gonna roll a d6. 1 and 2 is 1 point. 3 and 4 is 2 points, and 5 and 6 is.
And is
3
swing
points.
based on strength?
Dex.
Dex?
Yeah,
So
it's a
then
ranged
you'll
weapon
get
only.
a +2.
To hit, not
And
for
then
damage.
unless she wants to get up and try and choke.
You don't
what
add
if-
extra damage to a ranged weapon based off your dex. And unless you have like a strength bow is good because you use your dex to fire it, but you use your strength to do more damage. But a sling, you just get the damage of the weapon. That's it. You don't get to add additional benefits based on your dex or anything.
Until you add certain feats.
Right.
Okay.
So it's just whatever you roll, that's how much damage you do.
Okay. So 3.
3 means is 2 points.
2
No,
points.
no.
Yeah.
You rolled a 3 on the dice?
Yeah.
Oh,
For
yeah.
damage. Yeah.
Then that's 2 points.
Do you have a -1 for your?
But it's also bludgeoning.
Yes.
So she only gets a D3
So it bypasses damage.
of damage. So she has to roll a D6.
She
1
made a
and
solid
2
hit.
is 1, 2 and 3
Yeah,
is
you make a solid hit to one of the
Alright.
to which skeleton?
Yeah,
The
which
one
one were you-
closest, I suppose.
So,
Are there really this many?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one
All
closest
right.
to you is going to be...
Try that one. Well,
Well,
Oh, I
remember,
guess I
don't
need to
move.
roll
Try
with
this
the
one.
wizard.
Okay. So she's hitting the one up front with the
Oh,
4
he's
on it.
first. So put the wizard at the top.
the
of the row.
5.
Okay. So the one in the front row that's got the 5 on it is the one she hit.
Okay. Do you have
And
word
well,
on
with
here
the
by chance?
20, with the 21 that I have and the 3, I would imagine that.
It's a solid hit. It just didn't.
Well,
do
yeah,
much
I know. I
damage.
want
So
to
is
act
it
it out.
double?
Thank you.
No, he's a
So I
different
run
one.
up,
You're making
run
me-
past Lady Isabella, and I shoo,
Okay.
and it hits him right in the fucking face,
Eh,
cracking his nose.
it hits him.
Called shots are a thing, but they are significantly harder.
Yes, you don't want to do a called shot. It's just it
Unless
hits him.
you're that confident.
Called shots, I think, start at -10
It's something like that. It's not easy.
without feats.
I aim for the dick. What dick?
In second edition, we used to do mean things with spells. Why do you never mess with an apprentice in second edition AD&D? Because the rules specifically say you can summon anything that'll fit in the palm of your hand.
You can
So
just
that
grab
20th
it
level
from-
guy
I
who's
know.
bullying you, present testicles.
Oh yeah.
And you can just rip them right out.
And essentially it
Um,
rips them off and puts them in your hand.
I cast enlarge creature on myself, making me a giant.
But that was something that one of our players used to do
and one got
to
turned
intimidate
That would work.
powerful fighters.
Modifier.
That would work. That would intimidate me.
You just
Imagine
shrink
living in
their
a world
balls.
where that was
Away. You did 2
possible.
points of damage. You said.
You know how friendly people would be to each other if that was
Okay.
a possible thing.
Next. Who's next?
It's Lady Isabella and Double are both side.
But Lady Isabella goes first.
Okay.
Whose dex is 1 point higher than yours.
So touch attack of 17
That's a hit.
and
Move your character. Because you're running up on him, right?
she did move her character.
No, I think
You.
you.
I'm not moving, I'm casting a spell.
Oh, okay. What spell? What was it
Disrupt
again?
undead.
Okay.
I'm hitting the same one that Willow hit because it didn't go down.
Okay.
I'm doing 7 points of damage to it.
Okay.
I thought you were supposed to get rid of half the skeletons before starting. That's not
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not his turn yet. He did his action. He
Oh.
dropped
He's
the
got to
barrier.
cast another spell to do that.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Next.
Simple.
Dibble.
Yes. Which, so before
Did
I
that kill that skeleton?
No, not quite.
Okay.
It's looking pretty
No,
brutal, though.
that's fine.
I wanted to consult with you again
I rolled low on my dice.
what you found. Would I be able to distract?
I can potentially do 10
distract.
points of damage to undead with
Well,
that
I
spell.
have. So I wanted to use dancing
Okay.
lights.
So, the problem, they're autonomous drones. They are able to make conscious decisions. So yes, it would work, but they get a huge bonus to stress save. So it's possible. That's the closest answer I can give you.
Okay. Because what I wanted to do,
Actually,
To make
roll
it
roll a knowledge nature.
nature. Okay.
Yeah. This will be able to tell you whether or not I'm allowed to give
I
you
roll-
all the information.
I roll a 20 for this.
Yep, D20 and add the modifier for as long as you have ranks in it. You have to have ranks in knowledge nature.
I don't.
Then it's a raw roll, which means it's just no bonuses.
17.
I'll allow that.
Ding.
All right.
Okay, so they
uh,
get. Where are you? Where's the bonus? Oh, there it goes. Okay. It gets a +2
To a save.
to a save. Yeah.
Okay.
I
What I wanted to do was,
mace.
I don't know if Dancing Lights is much different from how it is in 5, but
Probably not.
probably not
Just
too
movement,
different. I
but we
wanted
still
to
get
cast
movement
4
I just wasn't
dancing
sure if
lights,
I'm pulling a mace, if that
and I can
uses-
give them a shape. So I wanted to give them a
because I
shape
don't
of
think that's
adventurers
considered free
and just
magic.
have them there.
I do know that dancing lights is just small orbs.
Oh, in 3.5?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a 10-foot
Let me double check on that,
Okay.
but I'm pretty damn sure.
Okay, so that would be a difference.
Depending on the version selected, you can create up to 4 lights that resemble lanterns or torches, or up to 4 glowing spheres of light, which look like will-o-wisps, or 1 faintly glowing, vaguely humanoid shape.
Okay, I would do the one humanoid shape.
They must stay within a 10-foot radius in relation to each other, but otherwise move as you desire.
And it's a 30-foot or 30-yard range, I believe.
They can move up to 100 feet per round,
100 feet per round. Wow. Okay.
and you have a maximum range of 100 and
Dang,
It'll still
I was
do
gonna
damage.
say, what if you
10
turned
feet,
it?
120 feet.
So I can clear that. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to cast Dancing Lights in the vague shape of a adventurer who is going to be on the front line and is he'd have
So
a,
it's just humanoid shape. It's not going to have any like. It's not going to look like it has weapons. It's not going to look like it has gear.
Okay.
Very vague. It says.
Okay.
So it's going to be like slightly humanoid-ish, like what looks like a typical ghost.
Okay.
Please don't force me to make a will save to not get distracted by the shiny light.
The cat, go.
I wanted to give. Can I at least give it as much of a shape as to look as if it were in like an attack position?
No, it says
No.
it says vague shape.
So he's just like this.
So it's pretty much just like
It's like a silhouette.
it's almost humanoid. So
Okay.
it wouldn't even have clearly defined legs. It would just have juts of light.
Okay, because before I make this decision, I just want to try and figure out if that's even going to work to distract them for, I don't know, at least a few of them to maybe want to go after it since they are mindless. I'll give it a shot. I want to give it a shot.
Okay. All right. So you summon, and it's a standard action, I think. Double check.
Yeah, it's casting a spell.
It's a bonus because it's a cantrip.
So you
It still has a turn, an amount of time that you get
Okay.
to cast it.
Okay.
Dancing is from your illusion school too, right?
It is.
It's evocation.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Which is not one of your forbidden schools, right?
No.
Good.
It's not.
It's a standard action. So you won't be able to do anything other than a 5-foot move, adjust, and this.
Okay. I will just do the move. I don't really need to adjust my position.
Okay. So you cast a light, a vague shape appears. That's all it's going to be able to do right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not going to be able to even start moving or anything. That takes an additional round.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I can't.
It takes a full standard action to make it appear.
But I can make it appear where I wanted it, correct?
True. Yes.
That's what I would like. To
Oh,
do.
okay. Where do you want it?
I would like it to be on the front
You
line.
need
Basically,
something to represent it.
yeah, good call.
we can use my D4.
D4.
There you go.
Perfect. Right here.
Perfect. Okay, so a vague floating light-shaped thing appears after Mr. Bookkeeper himself just kind of mutters some weird, strange language,
Nervously.
reading from a book.
Oh my god, this is my first spell ever!
I don't know if
Do my
it'll
thing.
matter
Oh.
because it's been a while. I do cast my spells in Draconic.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna take that and put that at the
Okay.
door here. You guys are nice and cool. We're not.
I was nice and cool without it. That's why I put it
You're
on
about
that
to
side.
pull the... yeah.
It's super quick.
Okay.
See, I live in a tin box.
Right, you're used to the heat. Okay, moving on.
Oh.
After
I didn't know they were separated.
hold on. There.
No, thank you.
God damn you.
I'm good for the
That's the
moment.
best you're getting.
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, next.
Next would be me.
Okay, what do you do?
I don't know. I throw the Morning Star.
Okay, so you've got your morning star.
Yeah,
right?
wait, you're throwing
No,
it?
if she wants to throw it, she can throw it.
You
I
technically
mean,
can.
you
Don't.
could, but that would be a really bad idea.
Okay.
Until
You
she
know,
says
No, I guess I
so,
don't.
so first question
It
is,
would count
do
as an
you-
improvised weapon.
Shush,
with-
or she's already not, so let's stop. A morning star is nothing more than a large, piece of stick, and on the top of it is an iron ball
With spikes.
with
Oh,
spikes.
okay.
It is a melee weapon.
You want to go in and go Hulk fucking
For
smash.
sure. Okay, so can I run up like in front of them and just kind of wave it around and try to hit a bunch of them with it?
You can...
No, you can
Okay.
attack one creature unless you have specific feats.
And this is
I don't know.
hers. right? No,
No.
this is...
I'm in the back
That's the...
here.
She's got the bow.
Okay.
Okay, and she's got a buckler on.
She can take a move action
This is about as far as you would be able to get since you've got
on a
on a normal
action.
move. You could try and charge.
No, because there's people in the way,
Oh,
And
right.
It
Too
has
low
to be
level.
direct line of sight.
and at this point we're too low level.
She's got
Right.
a total distance she can travel of 30 though.
Yeah, so she'd get up to right where the dancing light is.
Well, then I just
Yeah.
make your move action and get ready to fight.
Yeah, you can hold your attack action
Okay,
as a
so
reaction.
I can move up to the 35, 10.
Yeah,
The
I'd
30.
put yourself. So each square is 5 feet. So yeah,
Yeah.
and then just hold your attack action for now.
Mm-hmm.
Is what I would do anyways.
Okay, let's do that then.
Okay, next.
We're back to
Back to me.
Yep.
Well, that which actually means it's back to the wizard. He's at
Oh
the top
yes.
of the round.
Okay. Who's,
So
who's
top-
the wizard?
Wait, where's the bad guys?
Bad
Oh shit,
guy-
they're last. That's right. Okay, so they
Yeah.
go now instead.
Okay, so
Bad
skeleton.
guys don't get a
No,
turn.
no, yeah.
I need all of them to close ranks 4 across.
1, 2.
They're gonna actually form a file.
Rank and file, mofos.
Seems like he's doing this. The wizard. It's too organized.
It's always the wizard. No, they're drones. And they know to attack the things.
I apologize for any super loud noises right next to the mic.
And then take 4 of those, by the way, because 4 of them need to move up to that 5-foot space. There you go. I would just take the back row. That way you're not
Yeah,
just
not
leapfrog.
moving.
That way you're not moving them all. you know what I mean?
Yep.
Oh, remember which one was damaged?
It's the one with the 5, wherever that is. There he is.
Right there.
Okay. Speaking of, what about my mage? Don't worry, your mage is there. He's gonna be. Oh, speaking of which, I need to. Well, he'll change color here in a moment because right now you guys don't know who the mage is. You've got another dice like right there.
It's that one was
That was-
destroyed or whatever.
No, none of them have been
None of
destroyed
them
yet.
have been destroyed.
Then
One
what?
got turned,
Yeah.
Yeah, one's turn, which means he started running away.
which was the one that was over there.
It would have been the one that was damaged.
No,
Nope, it's
the
a
one
different
that was over by your tray is the one that ran away.
Yeah. So just move him. Just move him out to the side. He's fine right now. Because that opens up into a cavern. So.
Okay.
Okay. What about my mage? Good. Don't worry, they're coming. They just don't know who it is yet. Good. Damn, Gaming Queen, you just want everyone to die.
See, that's where I'm confused. Because according to this, because of my sun domain, if a creature is turned, they are it's
Oh,
destroyed.
that's a special bonus that you get because you
Because
follow
I used the
Halo.
greater on turn. I even said that I used greater on turn.
Oh yeah, then that one's destroyed.
That's what I thought.
The issue is that we forgot that you were sun domain and you didn't mention it.
Yeah.
That's kind of a useful thing.
I thought all I had to do was say
Yes,
greater on
Aunt
turn.
Janet?
No.
Yes.
Yes, but all clerics have the ability for greater turning.
I
Greater
only
turn.
have it at my level because of my
True.
domain.
This is true.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm sorry, I didn't clarify.
No, I said greater turning, and if they were turned, they were destroyed, and if they were just scared, then they were turned.
Right.
But her sun domain
Negates
things
that
are-
entirely. As long as
Yeah.
you turn it at all, it's destroyed. So
Yeah,
just
that's why turn jumps to destroyed.
right. So that one, well, yeah, but it's not leaps. It's all of them if they are turned at all. So in other words,
If they're
if
affected,
they are
it's-
turned, they flee and are shaken. That doesn't happen at all. They just straight up are destroyed. There's no other version of it where if it's a lesser that becomes turned.
You go from 0 to 60 real quick.
Only for that one time because you only get to do it once a day. I'm assuming.
That's why I was trying to do it with so many. And that's why I chose the greater.
So
Just opened
that
up
one
back.
just like turned into ash right in front of
Okay.
you, just poof. Okay,
That's
so
what- okay.
bad guys, they close ranks. So number 5, he's taking a swing at you.
Ooh.
Okay.
Since you're the closest target.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
your
yeah.
AC?
What's that?
Your armor class? It should be up towards the top of your.
Here. 18. Ooh, hot day, girl.
Swings at you with a scimitar.
Since I can't really get out, maybe refill this with the tea that's in the pitcher.
That's definitely a hit. That's a 19, a total of 20. And they deal, wow, woohoo.
A single point of damage.
Hey!
Jeremy, you rolled a 19, right?
Oh, on a scimitar. It's a crit.
Don't you have to confirm it in 3.5 though?
Nope.
Yes.
No.
Yes. You have to confirm criticals.
Let me double check that.
Because I have to confirm crits on some of my gear.
Let me double check that.
It's one of the things that I don't really like about it.
Thank you.
Criticals. Criticals. Sunder, trip, turn or rebuke undead.
If
Too
you
far.
want some of that, it's
Okay, charge,
it's
another
that
bull
red
rush,
goat
feint, grapple,
raspberry
disarm.
green tea. It's the last of it, 'cause I made some
Go gadget
that
index.
added only like a quarter
Right.
of the sugar, but it like got really
Combat
sweet,
modifiers,
so I finished up the box.
healing,
Kind of
actions,
cleaned up
runs,
this,
move
and
actions,
now
full round
it's
actions,
so
activate
that
magic
they're
items,
just
cast a
like-
spell.
but it's like sweet. So, but if you want some, it's there.
Okay. Natural 20 is also a threat if possible critical. Okay. See critical hit, sidebar page 140. There we go.
I'm not too drunk this time.
Okay, when you make an attack roll and get a natural 20, or in this case because it's a scimitar, or if you hit regardless of your target's armor increase, you've scored a threat. The hit might be a critical roll. To find out if it's critical, you immediately make a critical roll. Another attack roll. What? Oh, wait, what? To find out if it's a critical hit, you immediately make a critical roll. Another attack roll with all the same modifiers as the attack roll you just made. If the critical roll also results as a hit against the target's AC, your original hit is a critical hit. Okay.
Yeah,
We
that's
got
how they do it.
Okay. There we go.
It's
Thank
kind
you.
of a pain.
So, let's see if it's a critical or if it does damage. Standard damage. So, what's your AC?
18.
So, that's, no. So, it's just standard damage.
And
So,
then I have this written on here. I don't remember what this means. Plus 1 AC with shield.
that's your buckler.
Okay.
So, no matter what, it's just 18.
Okay.
Oh, wait. No, you should. So, it's 19. Because you have a buckler, not a shield.
What's the buckler?
Buckler is a shield. It's
It's
just not.
It's a very small.
Yeah,
shield.
actually, we're up to 6 viewers now.
Ooh. Hey.
Hi guys.
Buckler is
One of those is my.
Buckler is the biggest shield that you can legally use fluff wise with a bow.
Right, and it's
Okay.
permanently attached
That's
to your
why-
armor.
Okay, that's right. I see.
That's why we went with the buckler.
Yo, Seb, if you're watching, give us a kappa in
It's
chat.
basically just an oversized piece of metal on a gauntlet to deflect blows.
Okay,
Right, and gives you a slight AC bonus. That's why it's only a +1.
for sure. Okay.
Do we have lights on back there still?
Where are your dogs?
They're under the table.
They're being good girls.
Okay, anyways, moving on. Second skeleton. It's going to be between you and the apparition.
Oh wait. So what happened with the first one?
Is the
Actually,
skeleton
I'll-
going after the dancing light?
We don't know
I don't
yet.
know yet. I'm actually going to have luck die.
Okay, so which one am I rolling?
You're rolling, just give me a D10, high, low.
Okay.
And we'll go low is her, high is the apparition.
I got a 3.
Okay, so it's going after you. So the second skeleton swings
I
at
We
tried.
you.
need you to
Oh,
scoot
God.
forward,
That's right.
Mary.
Yep, Mary.
Oh, sorry.
Gotta let Enchanted through.
Have
Taking
a
off
good night.
Enchanted.
Have a
You
good
want
night,
this?
Janet.
It's Swiss chocolate with honey.
It's pretty good.
They're really good. All right.
All right.
Have a good night.
Second one takes a swing. What is that, a 2?
It's really hard to read.
Looks like a 2. Yeah. 2.
Okay, and a miss. Let me have that back.
Whiff.
Nice.
Swing and a miss.
Hey,
Okay.
bada bada.
Third skeleton. Another luck die. Same numbers. Low is 8 ball, high is apparition.
7.
Okay, swings for the apparition. It swings and it doesn't matter what it says because it swishes it through thin air.
Yeah.
And number 4. Swings and misses at who knows what. It's probably swinging at the wall.
Someone's got to tank the wall.
Apparently. Ah! Glitch in the system. The Matrix is real. Okay, now, top of the round. Wizard casts a spell. Half of those skeletons, poof!
He does a Thanos snap and just gone.
Do you want to do like one side? Like
Let's.
I want you to, like, randomly choose a bunch.
Well, I want these.
No, not what you want.
Wait. So how many do we have on here? Because we should have chat give us random numbers.
That's actually a good point.
1, 4, 8, 12, 16,
4, 5,
20,
6.
23.
Yep.
So,
So, chat, give us 6 numbers that you guys just bounce out. 1 through 23. Give us 6 numbers. Because we'll see if they even write down 6 numbers. Because I'm figuring on 6
Well, wait,
viewers.
you said half, right? So that would be like 10.
There's 6 viewers.
Oh.
They each write down 6 numbers.
Okay.
That's a maximum of 36, and I bet
13.
only 2 or 3 are going to respond at all.
So 13 and 1, so this one's gone. 8, 12.
That was the
13
one that had
is
only
gone.
points.
Of course. 7.
7.
Down is down.
7 is gone.
Okay. So he's now dead. Let's see here.
11 and 8.
8,
I need to know those numbers.
11.
Okay, 8 and 11. 8, 11,
There was 7 and 1 and 13.
7,
Or is that 15?
9.
Here's a
1, 13,
Uh,
9.
No,
It's gonna
this
get
one's
harder
9.
to count
Yeah.
the more the ground.
Yeah.
What is that?
So we have 1, 7, 8, 9, and 11, and 13.
Yes.
Give me 4 more, guys.
1 more.
4 more, guys. 4 numbers. Try not to use the same
Spells
ones.
bad luck. Some of
And-
them were affected twice.
10.
You're right.
21.
21.
And 21.
5.
1 more.
And 17. I'm just going to kill 17.
Okay, 17's gone.
Why 17?
Oh,
So
it's
just
because-
said 19.
Okay. Well, and 19 then. That's
17
it.
and 19.
4, 8,
17
12,
and 19.
16.
Woo! Thanks, guys.
17.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Fuck 'em up.
And now we get a randomly generated Skelemage.
Right. So, the wizard cast out his hands. You guys see green flames erupt from the tips of his fingers. And it reaches out and randomly touches these skeletons, and they all just blink out.
Oh my god, that was so cool!
Blink out, you mean they poof
I just sort
away?
of
Like,
look back
not
at
even
the,
ash, just the flame just barely touches their
And
skin.
they
Their,
blink and they're gone.
yep,
I look
nothing.
back at the mage and go, which eldritch god did you make a pact with?
One that is greater than all.
Warlock confirmed, people. So, where am I placing this mage?
You guys don't get to know yet. I get to know. Okay.
Whose turn?
Mine.
No.
After the since the two, I'm assuming the 3 up front are preoccupied and not focused on me at all.
Oh, wait.
Actually, you should have already
That's the
determined which one was the wizard, because it might have gotten whacked by that spell.
He made a pact with me. Oh my god. With Gaming Queen. Nice, Gaming Queen.
So I'm assuming the first 3 are preoccupied entirely with
Actually,
something else
which-
other than me. Yes.
Are they distracted by the actual term? No. They're in combat.
But
With other things.
But they have taken out their standard action, so that's as close as you're gonna get.
But are they focused on me? Yes, they're in combat, but are they focused on me?
No,
Focus,
because
no.
they did not attack you.
But that doesn't give you a sneak attack bonus. You have to flank them or be undetected to get a sneak attack bonus. Or at least be under a certain percentage of concealment, which I think is 50% or more, right?
I'm hidden right behind the Loxodon.
Here's the big problem.
Hmm.
Undead are immune to critical hits.
This is true.
Sneak attack doesn't give me a crit. It gives me enhanced damage.
Too bad you go
They're
before
immune
me.
to sneak
I have the
attack.
perfect spell.
They're immune to
There's
sneak
a
attacks
deer.
and critical damage because they don't have discernible anatomies.
Because I can
That's
cause
actually
you to
true.
be.
Right, because sneak attack gives me access
I
to a
have
vital
un-
spot.
Yeah.
make
So in this case,
But does
then
your character know that?
invisible to
1,
the
2,
undead.
3, 4,
There you go.
5, 6. So
Mine.
I can.
First level spell.
I would
Fuck
know that.
yeah.
Would you? What? You're just a rogue.
Do for me,
Level
right?
2, and you've never encountered undead before. Do you have knowledge nature?
I have knowledge that I need to. That
I'll allow a knowledge dungeoneering because I know you have that. With a DC of 15.
that would be a 13. So
So no, you don't know this about skeletons yet.
Wouldn't it be
It's
obvious
not-
though that they don't have vital spots?
Yes.
So yes, but do you know that? Well,
I'll just go for the flank. I have enough movement that I can get
like yes,
onto a side position of skeleton number 2.
right. So you would just be like, well, I'll just get him from behind. That's
Or
still
from the
that
side.
sneak attack damage, but yeah.
So I will move.
Well, flanking still gives him a bonus to
It,
hit.
it knocks off his AC.
And now I will go for the standard attack. And then can I make, since I took 2 weapon fighting, can I make my second attack as a bonus action?
No, because you still have to draw the second weapon.
Hi, diaper
I
bud.
told you I pulled both
Hi, Miss
weapons out
Diaper Butt.
before
Oh.
combat
He did
and took
say
a fighting
that.
crouch.
Poopy diaper bud.
Because remember, I retroed
gotta-
my.
I gotta remember 2 weapon fighting in
I-
D&D. I know you get the, you still
It
get
gives
a
me.
big-
It doesn't make the penalty as bad.
Do you have a
I
second
hope
base
she's done
attack
bleeding
bonus?
soon.
Yeah.
It's been just
2
all
weapon
over.
fighting allows him to make 2
Should be
attacks
getting close to
as
the
a
end.
full round action.
So then, since
At
you
a
moved,
at a
no.
penalty.
Since you moved, no. Then
Yeah, because you're moving, you'd only get 1 attack.
All right. Well, I'll
and you still
go
have to
in.
have a second BAB anyways.
No, you automatically get a second BAB with 2 weapon.
It just comes at a penalty.
Well, and no matter what, it comes at a penalty. Even if you had a 15 BAB, you still get a penalty for wielding the second weapon. It's just a not as bad penalty. Okay, Surprise Lion doesn't know this since he is O'Shady.
First roll was cocked. That's
The AC is they're flat-footed, so
that's
where'd my
Oh.
where'd my mushroom manual go?
Oh, I thought you hit the doll.
well, I totaled 15. So I think you.
Flat-footed, flat-footed.
Flat-footed, they
14. So you said 15?
There's a skeeter.
Oh, okay, thank you. Good job. You
I
hit.
just barely hit.
Yep.
And I am striking with
I couldn't tell if
the
that was
Well, I
short
totally screwed up
sword.
my damage on the Morning Star.
Skeeter.
I totally screwed up my damage on the Morning Star. For some reason, I typed in 3 instead of 8.
Nice.
I'm looking at it like, wait a minute, I'm not that small.
For 7 points of damage.
7 points. And which one is that?
Skelly number 2.
Thank you for giving me a number. 7, what you said?
Yep.
Okay. He gets a little fucked up.
I attacked the one that took a swing at you. That's right in front of you,
Oh, cool, thanks.
and it's considered flanked at this point.
Wonders like, oh, I'm a good boy.
Which
get
means
a
he's
bonus to hit.
flat-footed. It's not a bonus to hit. He's at a disadvantage.
He's easier to hit.
The
I
end
guess.
result is he's easier to hit.
That's true.
The skeleton?
Yes.
Okay.
So, who's next after
I remember that hit the ground.
That is Davrika.
Davrika?
Something up.
Do you need a minute?
What?
What are you trying to figure out?
What? Okay, so I'm trying to see how quick it takes to cast the spell Hide from Undead on someone. Because I need to know, can I move and slam someone with my trunk?
It's a full round action.
Okay,
Pretty much
so I
always a
can't.
full round.
So you have to.
So I have to do one or the other.
Or maybe not full round, excuse me.
To do a charge is a full round action.
It's
no,
a
I'm not
standard
gonna
action.
do a
If-
trap.
In order to move and hit is still is a standard action and a move action.
Okay, so
And-
that means I cannot cast a spell.
No, you can cast the spell. It's a standard action, not a full round action. Sorry. Standard action means it takes the place of a.
Right, but what
an
she
attack
wanted to
order.
do was see if she could cast the spell, move, and hit them.
No, you can't do all 3.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah, you can move and cast, or you can just cast, or you can
Move and attack.
move and attack, or you can just do an
What are you
extended
doing
move.
back over there?
So small.
I just look at
Or you can
then
make
when
another
I,
turning attempt.
Look at me. I could be like,
Size of
It just wouldn't be the greater
Oh.
turning.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Well, I'm going to move to 10 feet away from number 4.
2 right here.
Yes.
Okay.
And
Oh, because you have that greater reach, don't you?
Trunk.
yes, I'm going to use my trunk and hit him.
Okay, wielding which weapon?
My trunk.
She's doing
Oh,
a
wow,
you're
slam.
just punching.
She's doing the
It's a
natural slam
bludgeoning
attack.
weapon
Okay.
using my trunk.
Roll to hit.
And
Put mage in the center all the way back.
I hope I can hit with that roll. A 15.
Yeah, that's the base AC.
No. Oh, yeah.
it was.
Yeah, it was.
Okay.
Yep, that's a hit.
And
To number
I need
4.
Good girl.
And then 14 points.
Jesus.
Okay, you shatter him in half.
Yeah.
Okay, after Davrika.
Is Willow.
Whatever makes you happy.
Willow.
Like I
Oh,
said.
that's me. Oh, that's me.
I'm pretty much a battle
Okay.
cleric.
I'm gonna come up.
That's why I'm only.
I can go diagonal too, right?
with a level
Yes.
1.
Yeah,
But-
that's
But
If you pass in front of an enemy, you are going to be. You're going to give them an attack of opportunity.
I'm
but
not.
moving diagonally counts as 7 feet. Because each
Okay.
square is 5 feet. Because it's 1.5 times to move diagonally with squares.
Oh.
Okay, well I'm just
Okay,
gonna
so,
go
yeah, technically.
dupe, and then.
That's where an apparition is, so you walked into an apparition.
Oh.
well, it's a friendly one, and it.
It doesn't matter, it just will destroy the illusion.
Also, I can
Oh
only
well,
hold that
then let's not do
concentration for a
that.
minute.
Yeah, but we're 12 seconds in.
We're 12 seconds. Okay.
If
Well,
you
so
move
have
here,
to
you can
maintain a
still attack
concentration. You can't do
diagonally.
anything else.
No,
Oh, okay.
Does it specifically
And
state
it's still-
that it'll
it's flanked
disappear if
currently.
something interacts
Oh,
with it?
okay.
Currently,
No,
so
it won't,
easier
it
to
won't
hit.
disappear. It'll
That's
shatter
true.
the
So that's your
illusion
better-
that this is a
Okay.
creature that is worth
So then I'm gonna
hitting.
do that,
Maybe.
and I'm gonna
No,
take.
I just would call that one.
That's piercing.
You just walk through an
Um,
enemy.
Slashing. I'm gonna take my sling and do my shloobity doop.
No, it just
there
means that when they
is
hit it, they're really hitting her.
a penalty for using a ranged weapon within
In
melee.
combat. Shooting into combat.
Oh.
Yeah, so.
Well, you don't want to be
What
that
if-
close with a
okay.
ranged weapon anyway.
So then if I go like this, but I'm still gonna shoot through some people.
Shooting.
Because
my
I
brain
only
has been
have
slowly
ranged or
melting.
daggers,
I thought
and
I could
daggers
do
only
it.
do piercing or slashing
What do you have for
damage, and
spells?
Yeah, what's your spells?
Backside of your character sheet.
Well, I don't remember what the
Um,
penalty is for shooting.
I
into
pretty
combat.
much,
Minus
I
4.
really don't have any like.
At
I
this
have
level, it is.
summon nature's ally, but that's about it.
That's
for-
a creature that fights for you.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna summon an eagle.
It's got to be something that you can actually. Can you actually use an eagle?
Yes, I already
Yes.
checked it.
How tall is it in here?
Yeah, it's not gonna have wings. Like, no, it's got wingspan.
A standard eagle has a 7 to 10 foot wingspan.
And it's 20 feet wide.
Okay.
I'm just
And you're talking 15-foot ceilings.
I'm just making sure she understands. A 3 foot tall eagle by the book has about a 7.5 foot wingspan. Just for information purposes.
Okay. I'll just do my action. So I
Nature's
summon my
Ally?
eagle. I summon my eagle. It comes in, and then can I do 2 at once?
No.
Okay, that's
Well,
not 2.
look up in the book how many you can potentially
Well,
summon.
no, not 2 nature's allies at once. 2 things at once. There was one.
Look up in the book to see how many you can potentially summon.
I've already got it.
It was and Magic Fang. Magic Fang was
No,
the
you
one
can
I.
have
Oh, no,
cast
2
that-
spells. You can't
Okay.
cast 2 spells. One,
Okay.
Just 1 spell.
Yeah,
does
that's all.
Magic Fang
That's
do?
what I. That's all I
It
wanted
gives
to
a
do.
+1 to the natural attack of any animal.
Yeah.
That would make sense. when you
And
get
actually,
those.
all that's going to happen is it's a full round action. So you're going to cast it, and it will appear at the beginning of the next round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds
so
good.
you just start moving around, and then you stop, and you go, never mind. Moving on.
Does she automatically only get 1, or does she get a die roll?
Eagle
Nope, she just gets 1.
Come to me. That's what I
Because
say.
it's just someone
I
else's
summon
arrow.
freedom.
And it's not a dire eagle. It's just an eagle.
Yeah, I
No,
know.
that's why it's only 3 feet tall.
The eagles are coming.
The eagles are big effing birds that's small.
Right?
Yeah.
They're considered small at 3 feet
No,
tall
you
with a
can't
7 foot wingspan.
And that's just what
That's the
Barbie
no.
about a gold, not a golden, but a bald eagle's
Yeah.
size.
Okay,
Like
so
I said,
after
I summon freedom.
It's Lady Isabella next.
Lady Isabella.
Okay. I want to do a quick spot check to see if anything looks different since they've moved, because they're not like grouped like they were. They took kind of a formation. Let me double check what my modifier is. So
That's-
total
wow,
of
nice
19.
roll. Holy shit.
None of them actually look different. They're almost all. I mean, they're wearing different
Nothing
clothing.
stands out other than they took formation.
Correct.
Okay, but that's why I was.
Nope, I understand. We all wish we could see the obvious mage.
No. But when things move, sometimes something shows up that you couldn't see before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, there's like a portal in the background that skeletons are walking through or something.
Is this 2 steps from hell?
Okay, so that's going to be a hit for 9 points on this one.
It's just known as D&D battle music. Number 2 there. The one that says 2 on it.
It says 4 on the top.
4. So what number is that, Lion?
That is 12.
My beautiful, obvious mage. Number 12, you said?
Yeah,
Yep.
he takes 9 points from Disrupt Undead.
Hey. He's crispy. He's burning. God damn, that got loud. Next.
Next is Dimple.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sticking with my cantrips for now.
At this point, since we've moved forward, I will cancel my concentration.
The illusion dies.
Let's see.
I think it's funny we murdered an entire row.
Right.
So I think what I would like to do is so you can't move and attack.
No,
Yes,
you can.
You
Okay,
can.
Yeah.
okay.
You can
You
take
can
a
I was-
move
you can
action
take a
and
move
standard.
action and make a standard attack.
All right.
I raised him from a little skull.
Did you feed it milk every day?
Milk the fuck out of it.
And the
Context. Holy shit.
all right.
Yeah.
So I've done my 20. This is my 20-foot march forward.
Okay. The tears of the suffering, more like it.
How did you have time to harvest my tears?
Oh.
I would like to cast magic missiles on.
You mean
my dice?
singular, not plural.
Magic missile.
On number
me.
3, I'm assuming.
Yes. Well, no, I don't have the reach for 3.
How far
Yes,
does
you
it go?
If you see it, you can hit it.
But
It's like
wouldn't I
sight.
be shooting through?
It's got a range.
You're
of
right here, right?
25,
Yes.
Yeah.
25.
No,
feet
you're not
range
shooting through
plus-
anyone.
Oh, I'm
Plus,
sorry. I
like,
saw.
5 feet
I
per
heard
level.
3. I thought you
Isn't
did
it?
this one.
So
Nope,
no,
that's number
3
2.
is 1,
get
2,
you.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so on and so forth.
I thought it was line of sight.
But
Okay.
what you need to keep in mind with Magic Missile is there's no penalties for Magic Missile because it always strikes its target.
Oh,
Okay.
so it does have a range, but its range is 100 feet plus 10 feet.
Okay.
So
But so
you're just
anything there.
So I will be hitting 3. I will be hitting 3.
Okay.
you're just rolling damage at this point.
Yep. So roll a d4.
Okay.
And
I'm
add
the
one.
warlock's god. What do you expect?
It's right there.
Does he need
3. Plus 1. So 4.
So takes just smack. There's a resounding crack as you hear bone shatter a little bit. And that's number 3, you said?
That was number 3.
Okay, takes 4 points of damage. Nice. Next.
Take that.
Next is me, I believe. Yes.
And at this point, Mr. Ho 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 is probably looking at those of us casting spells going,
They sent you
them
in
foolish fuckers are actually here?
here?
So I'm gonna swing with my Morningstar at number 2.
Number 2. Okay, so roll a d20. And then you're going to add all of the bonus for your morning star. So, oh, it's not here. Where's your attack bonus? So it's going to be your strength modifier, which is 3. Plus nothing. It's plus 3.
Yeah, he's probably thinking,
So 18 total.
are they this
That hits.
stupid or are they just this gutsy?
Right. So all you needed to do was hit 15. So since you're above it, then you definitely hit it. So now you're going to roll your damage, which is
Oh,
a
I've
d8.
got a full set of dice. I just put them away.
So it's the one that looks like a diamond.
Thank you, though.
This one. Okay.
I don't know why I did.
I don't add anything to it. I just.
Good,
Your
good.
strength.
Oh right. Okay.
So you add your strength also to damage.
Also, here's the D30.
The which one? The
D30.
modifier?
Yeah, the modifier,
Okay,
so 3.
3.
Let's see. Oh.
And a 6 then.
Yeah,
Oh.
you should get.
That's a 10.
I've seen a D6.
So the D
Oh.
Oh, you're missing a D8. That's why.
As in an actual, like, full-size D100. They used to sell them at the Views. I'm not sure if they still do.
I think they still do.
You can
They're-
get
I
them
saw
huge.
them not too
6
long
plus
ago.
9.
Actually, you can
So
get
9
D100
points.
as small as this big around.
And which one is it?
Check this out that I got.
Which zombie?
But
Number 2.
they're
Number 2.
itty bitty little dots like a golf
Oh,
ball.
he's dead. You shatter him.
Number 2.
Woo! High five!
Okay, who's after you?
Bingo.
That would go back to the bad guys.
Bad guys, close ranks. But before they do, who's the person wielding the 2 weapons there?
Me.
Mr. Lion.
Okay.
Wizard's gonna take a pot shot at me.
Oh,
Time to pull out that cat's luck.
maybe.
I do have evasion.
Oh, there's no evading this.
And you roll a 4, so...
Yeah, it's. I have to see if I even needed to roll. Now that I think
Is he
about
hitting
it.
me with a mind control?
It's not that powerful. Jesus, dude.
All you gotta do is pull out that cat's luck.
Crap. What's it called? I need a spell sheet. Let me see your spell list.
The druid one?
The yours, your wizard one.
There you go.
I gotta remember what it's called.
Are there any chips?
I don't know.
Could I see a copy of the PHB, or could someone look up what the penalty is for
That's what it is.
2-weapon attacks? Because the offhand gets a minus, whereas the main hand one doesn't. I just can't remember what the minus
I
is.
think it's a range touch attack.
I want to say it's like
I
minus
believe
6
it's
or
minus
-4.
2, minus 4.
Instead
It's-
of -4, -10.
You suffer a -6 penalty with your regular attack or attacks with your primary hand, and a -10 penalty to the attack with your offhand when you fight this way.
And that's without
With
2-weapon
2-weapon
fighting,
feat?
right?
Hold on. Let me get further into this. You can check it out if you'd like.
2
I've got
weapon
it pulled up.
fighting, reduce 2 weapon fighting penalties by 2. That's what it does. So if it's a -10, it becomes a -8.
So it's a -4.
-4, -8.
They're both light weapons.
Minus 4, minus 6.
Gamers 2.0. Hi, remember me? Yes, I do. What's going on, man?
So I have the 2-weapon fighting feat, and both of my weapons are considered light. So the penalty is only -2 for both.
By the way, so Gaming Queen says all you gotta do is get a
After the
laser pointer to
reduced?
control Lion.
As reduced. Like that's what it gets down. That's what the penalty is when all is said and done.
Yeah, it does say that.
So it's -2, -2.
It's one of the reasons why 2-weapon fighting with light weapons is...
And my
Pretty
next feat
badass.
I'm gonna take at level 3 is weapon finesse.
Ooh, good. Okay, so you see a scorching ray of golden energy shoot out of the fingertips of the skeleton all the way in the back, and it barely misses you.
My response is to follow it with my pupils as dilated as they can get. Just whoop.
Laser focus. Speaking of laser, Gaming Queen, a laser.
Gazer beam!
Scorching rays, not a laser.
It's not scorching ray.
I wouldn't know what it
Scorching
is.
golden ray.
It is a ray of golden light. Okay, I predict the future. Okay, so now the rest of the skeletons close rank.
Move everything. Do I need?
Back to the 4x4 grid. Yeah, that one up front, that's fine.
So there's none to move technically into mine unless they shuffle around a little bit.
No, they don't. They'll shuffle.
So one would technically have to like try and move into my square.
No, it's not going to move into your square for sure, and he'll just stay near the back. Okay, so
So now I am technically flanked.
yes, you are
Fuck.
one of the hazards. Okay, here we go.
My flat-footed is wait, did my flat-footed or touch?
You would be
Flat-footed.
flat-footed.
Okay. That's not
Butt-fucked and
good.
tall
Wait,
Nancy.
Wait, do you have the, are you high enough to have the rogues
I have evasion, yes.
but do you have the uncanny dodge?
No, not yet.
Right. Okay, here we go. First one, which is the one that with the number 4 right in front of you, strikes at you. What's your flat-footed?
Flat-footed AC is 13.
11 plus.
You said it was +1 on the first. If it's wielding a scimitar, if it's +1.
Okay, then it's +1. So that one swings and misses. The 5 diagonal from you swings at you. That hits.
Okay.
And you take 4 points of damage.
Hold on a second here. 15. So I am at 11.
Now I've seen that because I.
Yep.
Now I've seen that, so it's time for me to
Could
respond in
someone
time.
look up evasion for me real quick?
Evasion.
You can reflex and negate all damage from a ranged attack.
I love how.
Instead of
An
taking
area
half
attack.
damage. Yes. Instead of taking half damage, you take none.
All right, 3.5 evasion.
Wait, ranger.
So what were you looking for specifically?
Just what is it? Does it affect melee?
You can avoid. Let's see. You're adept at avoiding area attacks. You can avoid even magical and unusual attacks with great agility. If you make a successful reflex saving throw against an attack that normally deals half damage on a successful save, you instead take no damage. Evasion can be used only if you are wearing light armor or no armor.
Which I am.
A
But
helpless-
It doesn't work against melee,
Okay.
in other words. It's area of effect and magic spells that affect. Yeah. I'll keep the stream up. I'm going to watch some YouTube, though. Alright, Gaming Queen. Hopefully you'll still be streaming later. I think we'll be ending here fairly soon, but...
I gotta go home. I gotta work.
Right?
So we're probably just gonna finish
We all
combat
gotta
and
work.
call
Yes.
it.
That's pretty much going to be it.
Yeah.
Oh no, Gaming Queen
All I
says.
think of is World of Warcraft evasion, so I immediately think that the melee is gonna.
Okay, so anyway, so after that, skeleton, other number 5, the one sitting next to you, is going to... Okay, we'll do 50-50. So, luck die, odds, evens. So I need a D10, please.
D10.
I need you to roll it.
Oh, D10. 3.
Okay,
Why
attacks
me?
you. That's a hit. You take 2 points of damage.
Fuck.
And everyone roll your attacks with your damage, so that way it makes combat just a little bit smoother. Number 4 is only going to be able to attack you. That's 14. What's your AC?
18? I believe?
Yeah, it is 18.
Yeah.
So that's a swing and a miss. Number 4 on that front line is going to make a 5-foot move adjust towards the Loxo.
So,
And swings and misses horribly, almost fumbling. And number 2
Wouldn't
will
that
take a step
give
forward.
wouldn't that give Davrika an opportunity?
No, 'cause
It's
it
only if they're
didn't-
moving out
Yeah.
of combat
Didn't
range.
actually. Oh, okay.
And then move those other ones behind them forward.
Move this
move
one
the
forward.
6 forward and over. And then move the 1 over and down. And the mage stays there. Yeah, no, don't move the mage at all. Leave him. The number 1 on the D6, move him over and down. There you go.
Okay.
They. Enemies have finished. Well then, good night, you guys. Love y'all. I love you too, Line, even though you're shady as fuck. Gaming Queen.
I hate you too, Gaming
Thanks,
Queen.
Gaming
Good
Queen.
night.
You're awesome.
Bye!
I hope you have nightmares.
Okay, moving on. Next.
Me.
That was a bad
No,
guess.
wizard.
Is it Wizard's turn?
Wizard's
Yes.
on top. Yep.
Wizard, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Fuck.
Wizard speaks some odd language, and you feel a glow as you increase in size.
Woohoo!
Full strength.
well, that
So that
doesn't
gives me a
increase in
plus
size,
2.
It just makes him stronger.
It also makes him go from a medium-sized creature to a large.
That's a large creature. That's a
Oh,
large
you're right.
person.
You're right. You are absolutely right. So sorry, you just get full strength.
So that's plus 2 to my strength
Plus
checks.
4.
Plus 4?
So
Yeah.
I'm a,
it'll increase your to hit and damage by 2 points.
That's the Red's Bowl is a plus 2 because it's plus 2, plus 2, plus 2. It's a different kind of a bonus. It's a unique item that is not in D&D.
cool.
Actual bull strength is plus 4. That's a plus 2 damage bonus.
So I have an effective strength of 18 at the moment.
Yes.
Well, that's not bad.
That's really fucking good.
Okay, that's his turn. Next.
Would be me.
Okay, what do you do?
I'm going to take both my short sword and my dagger and go ham on number 5 here and try and get myself out of a flanked position for the moment.
Okay. Roll damage as well as your attempt.
Nat 20.
Confirm. Oh, it doesn't matter. You can't crit undead. Doesn't matter. You just hit.
Oh. So, I'm 3 plus 2 plus 2, 11 points of damage.
Okay.
For the first attack.
But this would be a really great time to have a Bane undead weapon.
But
that
you
would do
don't
it.
have,
Well, it gives you
11?
It gives you extra
Points of
damage.
damage.
Okay.
And that's on the
That would
first
be good.
attack.
True.
Yeah.
He's going to be dead as long as you hit.
So you just sort of hear this feral sort of angry words. Baboosh! Cleave through the
Nice.
skelly in fucking half.
Well, maybe. We'll see. Roll. Because if you miss, you miss. You have to roll the second attack.
Oh, right. That's a 13.
I had to say something. You miss.
So the second attack is just another...
Swing and a miss.
Wait, hold on a second. So 5 plus
Damn
4
ribs.
plus another
Flies right
4.
between them.
Right.
My natural
Skeletons are one of the
BAB
reasons
is
I've-
just
almost
negated.
everybody has a Morning Star.
So
yeah, what's your
it's
BAB?
still 13. Base.
What?
Your BAB's a 1, isn't it?
Plus 2. If she's
Oh, she's a
second-
fighter, yeah.
If she's second level, it should be plus 2.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's still 13 no matter which way I try and calculate.
Yeah. There's no recalculating for higher numbers. So you
Damn.
have not a plus 3.
That's how that
That's your base
hit
attack
that,
bonus.
that hit the
which is
bones
2,
distracted
plus
you
strength. So
just
that's a
enough
plus
that
5.
the other one glanced.
Daggers also plus 5 because of that. Longbow is your dex, which is a 4, plus your BAB of 2.
Oh, really?
So it's a plus 6. But it's a masterwork, so it's a total of a plus 7.
What the hell? How'd that
So anytime
happen?
you use your, because it's masterwork.
Oh, right.
So masterwork items are easier to use and they deal more damage overall.
No, they don't deal more damage. It just you get
Well, you get a better, it's better aim, so
better chance to hit.
yeah. So it's just made better so that it's easier to aim it down the sides. It's kind of the whatever. Okay, next.
I believe that's
Loxo.
Shadow, isn't it?
Dang it.
Yeah.
After Nox is
Yep, the Vika.
Devrika.
Oh, I'm just gonna use my trunk again on the guy in front of me.
Okay.
And that's a 16 with
So
a...
she's flanked. Does that mean that the skeleton gets an AOO since she's attacking?
Huh?
No,
Shouldn't. She's
it,
not.
it,
It's only if they move?
Yeah,
it
I'm not
moved
moving.
up to her. She's attacking it right in front of her.
No, I know about the moving past someone, but I thought there was something about attacking also invokes an attack of opportunity.
Well, if that's the case, then why didn't he?
If
Let me double. Well, yeah, it's a good question. It's because I would have forgotten.
it's only
at the
for
time.
something like drinking a potion, casting a spell, using a ranged weapon.
That
Yeah,
sounds
otherwise
about right.
I'd get hit by 3 different things at once.
That
Yeah.
sounds about right.
And just straight up just die.
Like I said, that sounds right, but just in case.
I'd like to, not get
Yeah, let's have you
murdered.
not die, please.
Because this character has so much potential to be really fucking cool.
Okay,
Any
so you're
character worth
swinging at it?
creating
Six,
has
yeah,
that.
I hit it with my trunk. 16 to hit with 11 points damage.
Okay.
Does she powder another one?
No,
It's the same.
it's number.
The one right in front of you, right?
Mm-hmm.
4.
Because she powdered the last one that she
Well,
got.
they shifted formation a little bit.
So I'm gonna. Yeah, I know. So it's still standing, but barely.
So I must have barely killed it last time. Because I did 14 damage last
They
time.
have 12 hit points.
This is definitely
Oh,
2
that's
steps from
an
hell.
opportunity. There we go.
And am I still able to do something else, or does that end my turn?
You can move, but moving would attack, would
not
provoke an
thinking of
attack
moving.
of opportunity. Do you have a spell that you
She can make a 5-foot move adjustment away from combat, and it does not invoke an attack of opportunity. That is the one exception.
Is there anything else I'm
Unless
It's
they
a
have-
defensive stat
Un-
action.
Do you
Unless
have
they
a
have a
spell
feat.
that you
Right.
can cast as an extra
I'm not
action?
going to say what it is, but I know there's
Yeah.
a feat.
She just made an attack. She can't cast a spell.
Oh, see, never mind.
You can't cast a spell. It's a standard
Yeah, I would
action.
have
You
to have
get
what's
one
called-
standard action, one quick action, or a move action.
Yeah, I would have to have the ability for a quick spell, or whatever it's called, whatever that feat is.
Quicken spell only makes it so that way instead of it reduces its amount, but it never gets below a standard action.
Oh,
So if it's a full round action, it just reduces it down to a standard action.
so
Well,
I
the
can't
other
do
problem
like.
is it takes a higher level spell slot.
Right, which you don't even have at the moment. Okay, moving on. Next,
So I can't even like move.
you can take a 5-foot move adjustment unless you want. You can take a full move if you want, but that invokes an attack of opportunity unless you only do a defensive retreat action, which is just taking a 5-foot move in the reverse, shielding yourself.
What if I try trample?
No,
Moving forward.
that's an attack action.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna take a step back.
A 5-foot move back.
Yep.
A defensive move back, should I say?
Correct.
Okay.
'Cause
Next.
Me.
Hello.
I cast my like little eagle friend.
So
He's
he
gonna
appears
fly
now.
over and scratch a scratch or do whatever.
So you didn't know that he was the wizard until after you were already casting your spell.
You need something to represent your eagle.
Could probably just reuse this die.
Wait, the eagle appears, but she can tell it to attack whatever.
It attacks a nearby foe.
It attacks a nearby foe. She doesn't tell it what to attack.
Right.
Gotcha.
It just attacks a nearest enemy.
Which will be one of the guys up front.
Okay.
Which is still a good thing because they're pretty low.
Where do you want it to pop into existence?
Oops.
Yeah, because wherever you had it popping in existence.
Which,
is
and
where it
again,
goes.
you wouldn't know
Oh.
that the mage is there because when you were casting it, you weren't. The mage hadn't been known, so you
Yeah.
can't target the mage as the mage.
Okay. Well, I'm
Meta
gonna make
Yep.
it pop Raymir.
Right there.
Raymir.
Okay. So he pops in, and there's a oh my god, skeleton! And eagles do almost no damage, but it's okay. It's something.
It's still an extra friend.
And that doesn't count as her attack, though, does it?
No.
That's what I thought.
Dope.
Delayed
It's
gratification.
a +3 melee, so let's have it attack.
Okay,
So
you
roll
know
a D-
what? You're being assholes. You're going away. You're going away.
What was your roll?
Yeah, you can't reroll.
I know. It was 3, so it totally fucking missed.
Okay, so
And
you're.
then-
Oh, that was your eagle's attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
on the-
no,
on the
the,
D20?
no, the Eagles attack was 11. And then, no, I swear, it was the last one. 11 and then a 2. For
Okay,
damage.
so
it probably
11
doesn't
doesn't hit
Do you,
though.
do you know what
So
the
it
damage
misses
the
too.
eagle does is?
No.
It's a D4.
Okay. Yeah, and I rolled a d4, so it doesn't matter anyway. Next. I want to go home.
Oh, you poor girl. You'll get there.
Next is Lady Isabella.
Lady Isabella.
Do you need a new D20 to roll?
No, thank you. I'm gonna punish mine when I get home.
Stick it in the microwave. Line all the other ones up in front of it.
This is what happens.
Take a picture
So,
of it and have a total
19
good
on a
meeting
touch
going.
attack.
Okay.
And Mr. threw a spell back there is taking 12,
What are you casting?
17,
Probably disrupt
18.
undead again.
22 points of damage from Scorching Ray.
Okay, so Scorching Ray is a direct line ray, which means you
It's not a
can't.
ray. It's not a direct line ray.
Let me double check.
Scorching Ray
It might-
requires a ranged touch attack.
Yes, I agree with that part.
I'm so tired.
I can do
It's not an actual ray. It's just what the spell
I know.
calls.
I think that's. I think you're right. I'm just looking. Okay.
If I could do piercing damage,
No, it's a ray.
then I'd be able to do a little bit more, but I can't.
Hmm.
Oh.
So it is a ray. But it just says multiple targets once you get above level 4. And they just
Multiple
have to be
rays.
within multiple rays affecting multiple targets. You can do it all at the same target too, but it's still a ray. So where are you where are you at? You're right down in the center? Is that the girl with the skirt? I'm
Yes.
assuming?
Yeah.
Alright, he's dead center, I'll allow it. And you do how much? And what
22 points of fire damage.
And what was the AC? What was your number?
19 to hit
19 to hit.
on a touch attack.
No, I know. And
Do my turn and then check off. Is that my next?
I have to check something.
I'm upsetty spaghetti.
No save, but it's spell resistance.
I'm a silly loser.
Okay, so still hits. What's the spell save on that?
There is no save, only spell resistance.
Oh, okay. Oh, I don't think these guys have spell resistance. Let us see.
That's cool. Oh, that was unintentional.
They all have it.
That's cool.
Yep, nope, no magic resistance. So he takes full damage. He powders.
Ooh.
Wait, how much damage?
22.
12 plus 4 plus 4, 18, 20. Yeah, he still powders.
Nice.
Okay, mage dies. Moving on.
Oh shit.
After Lady Isabel.
As a
should
fiery
be.
ray shoots inches away from your shoulder.
This is true. Okay, next.
All right. I would like to use my turn for another magic missile.
Okay.
I will be
Only
casting
good
it
spell.
dead center to this die right here. What number is that?
That would be, in this case,
3.
3, yeah. If
Yeah.
it's we're working on the grid.
Yeah, he's taking damage, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Quite low, I believe.
Yep.
If it's any consolation, Jeremy, that's my fuck you spell.
Right. Okay. You smack him. Roll damage.
All right. 1.
2 points of damage.
Well,
Though.
2 points. Yeah.
He still doesn't die.
Ah.
But all of a sudden, the mage. Ah! There's this little impact to the air as the skeleton just and keeps marching forward. Damage is damage, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
1 point is 1 point.
And at this level, don't be overly discouraged.
Okay, next.
Next is me.
When does magic missile start getting better?
Every caster level, you get a D4 plus 1 missiles.
Okay.
Every 3 levels.
3.
you
Oh
get
yeah,
an
3
extra
character
missile.
levels.
Up to 5.
Up to 5.
Okay.
Okay, I'm.
All right.
It's like arcane missiles from World of Warcraft, where you start off with like 3 or whatever, and they just progressively gain more.
It's one of the reasons why I'm building toward Force Missile Mage for my prestige class. As a Force Missile Mage, you can eventually get to the point where you can do 7 magic missiles on a single casting.
Okay, next.
True.
Alright.
Next.
I'm gonna Morning Star. The next one that's closest to me looks like number 3.
Yeah, so that'd be 3. So you'd
Maybe
basically
shot
just
right.
turn around and just
Yeah.
Roll it.
downswing right on top of their head.
Was that a
So
20?
that's your D20 plus.
3 was it for me?
No, you're swinging your morning sword, so it's
Okay.
+5.
8.
That's a swing and a miss.
Okay.
this guy's holding on by 1 hit point, and no one's hitting him.
That's so lame.
Don't metagame and use that to your advantage, though.
Hey, that's the way it works both ways.
Right?
They can live forever the same way we can.
Yep.
Alright, it's bad guy's turn.
As long as you never get hit, you only need 1 point.
I'm
Alright.
so fucked.
Number 1 hit point goes for the bow and arrow girl.
Well, technically Mason Buckler right now.
Yeah. That's a swing and a miss. Number 5 aims for Lion. That's a hit. That's almost a crit. So you
Number
take
6?
Yeah. The one that says number 5, right next to you.
Between you
Where's a
and me.
pointer? Where's a pointer?
I'm going to.
That guy.
I'm probably going to die this round.
You take 6 points of damage. You might fall. It's not guaranteed that you die.
I am at 3 HP.
Number 2, luck die. Even, odd.
That's you.
Because I'm flanked, this really fucks me over.
A 2.
Even.
So you again.
Oh,
It's not so
What's
lucky
the AC
die.
to hit you?
13 because I'm flanked.
That's a hit. You take 6 more points.
I'm unconscious.
Okay. You're at -3. Okay.
If
That
I hit
means
-10, I die.
he loses 1 point every round.
He gets to make a save on his own first to stabilize.
Right. At the end of this turn. Because he doesn't have auto stabilize.
This is
No, that takes endurance and die hard.
Right. So number 4 is going to move over you and attack the rogue. Not the rogue, her.
So it's moving
Fighter.
through difficult terrain.
Yep. Oh yeah, you get an attack of opportunity. Means you can hit it anyways because it's trying to step over him.
Oh, so I can just swing
You
for
get a
it.
free attack at
Okay,
it.
let's do it.
The one behind him is
Roll
going
your
to move
damage dice with it.
Oh,
Yep.
which one was that? This one?
The D8.
Yep, the D8, the one that looks like a
That
diamond.
one.
Yep. You hit, and you deal 3 plus.
5? Or...
That's not plus.
Plus your strength modifier.
Oh, this... Okay, then that would be...
D8 plus 3.
Okay, so...
6 total.
yeah,
6 total.
I have that plus strength.
To random number guy.
So that would be
He hasn't
at
taken any damage.
number
Yet.
6.
So 6 points.
Or no,
Okay.
sorry, number 5 is what its number would be now.
They all shuffled around. So. Alright, next. Oh, yeah, no, he swings at you now.
Oh,
And swings and misses.
okay.
Okay. 4 moves forward, takes a 5-foot move adjust to the cleric. Yeah, that 4. And then the 2 moves up. And then the 6 moves up. Swing and a miss. Next.
Why can't I have this kind of fucking luck?
I know, right? Cleric, one of your comrades has fallen.
I know, but I'm in battle.
I know. So, moving on. Next.
I'm aware. I'm already trying
Next
to figure
is
out what to
Wizard.
do.
I think we're back around.
Do you have spare
Is
the
it top
dying?
of the round? So it's...
No.
The
but
bad
I
guys
have
just
heal
attacked.
spells.
Okay.
Yeah, Wizard.
Wizard. My wizard. Trying to think what's going to be the best thing.
If you can get me up, that would be nice.
He's not a healer. How's he going to get you up?
I also have
Wizards
healing.
have no healing options
Can
unless
he
they
teleport
have
my
wands.
body?
Theoretically.
I honestly don't think warlocks have a teleporting ability.
Oh, right.
Okay. Where's my wizard? He's going to stretch out his hand and you guys see pure light escape his palm. And I'm not even going to roll for him. It takes out all 3 of those things. Unfortunately, also takes out the eagle.
This entire row?
Yep, all 3 of them. Next.
That'd be nuts.
That would be me, so I'm gonna roll to see if I stabilize.
So it's a fortitude save. And you need to. What is it again?
Total. I rolled a total of 8.
That's not
That's
good.
not going to be good enough.
So you'll
You
lose one more point.
hit point.
Cool. So I'm gonna die this
Oh,
session.
that's not even a guarantee.
You're only at what, -4?
Yeah, you've got 6 more rounds to go.
And if I get hit by an enemy, which they can
Okay, next.
do.
It's me.
No, it's
Oh fuck.
it's Shadow.
So
He's so
Since they
happy.
moved forward, for me to go to his aid gives them an attack and opportunity,
Oh,
correct?
definitely.
And I also.
well, I'm gonna do it anyways.
Okay.
Well,
Well, I can also go
I'm not
there
flanked,
and cure
so-
minor. Well,
No,
neither
but
am
it's-
I can also take my move. I have cure minor wounds.
So do I, and I cast it at a level
Oh, so you need to be
higher
rolling a percentile, and you need to
than
get
what I
90%
have because
or
of my
above.
healing.
Oh,
bonus.
should I re-roll then?
Yeah, I'd allow reroll.
percentile.
Yep, 10% chance.
90 or higher.
What?
I rolled a d20 and not a percentile dice apparently.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, to naturally stabilize. You have a
Uh,
10% chance.
that is a 6.
So no.
So I'm gonna move to him, coming along this way, to cast a heal
Okay,
spell
so
on
one
him.
gets an AOO.
Is it possible for people to roll for our turns?
I
Yeah,
have
He
to
does
go.
hit. You take
How?
5 points of
I have
damage.
an AC of 20. How does he hit me?
Because that's a 19 on the die, plus
Oh.
1 is a 20.
Gotcha.
Jeremy, I have to go. I'm
It's okay,
so
hon.
tired.
Okay, but it's each hour you have a 10% chance to regain consciousness.
Yeah, once you stabilize. That's to regain consciousness, not
So how much damage?
5 points.
Would
You
you
want
like
us to just...
how many hit points do you have?
Do we want to
26.
just pause that?
I'm good. That's
Pause,
why
or
I
you
was
can-
like, whatever.
But the
You
end
roll
result
for us
is
just to
he's
finish the
still
fight.
not dead.
Oh yeah, no, he's definitely not dead. It's just one more point that you took.
So wait, where exactly is he?
I'm
He's the one
the,
laying
I'm the
down.
one that's tilted.
So I would.
You
need-
only got one AOO. The rest of you're able to skirt through the rest.
All right.
It'll cost you a 30-foot move to get there, and then
And she's
You get 8 points back.
cool.
See you later.
That puts me to 5 HP.
And you wake up. Now you're laying
I'm
prone.
prone.
Good to see you, brother.
I was just gonna say I'm still prone.
8 points
It'll-
brings you up to 5.
I was at -3.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, honey. I know you're tired.
Have a good night,
oh, it's
Ollie.
killing me.
It was nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was nice to meet all of you.
Yeah, that's good.
Y'all have a good night tonight.
I just sort of cough and everyone get the number
Yeah,
on
I'll-
that bus.
Good meeting you, man. We're not meeting you, but seeing you again.
Actually, hang out.
Yeah. Properly meet you.
Yeah.
And now it's really hot. Can we keep the door open for like a couple minutes?
Have a good night, everyone.
Bye, guys.
Too bad I can't come heal you and punt the guy away from you.
Right. So you've got a skeleton standing over you. If you even try to get up, that's
I can.
you've got 2
Well-
AOOs.
Well, he can't hit upward. What do you have?
You can at a
I
minus 10 to your shot.
You can attack. You can attack from the prone position.
At minus 10.
Too bad I can't do 2 spells.
The drawback is the elephant gets 3 AO, 3 attacks of opportunity.
Yeah, if she moves away, like
No,
oh,
because she cast this. She moved away from 1 and cast a spell next to 2.
I'm not gonna do that one. I'm
But-
assuming because you don't have to. Oh, do you have to touch?
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Fuck.
Yeah, she.
crap. Yeah, because I should have stopped here because I have a 10-foot reach, but I didn't. That's my fault.
Well, all right. That's 2 AO. It is right. That's 2 AOs.
It's one of the reasons That's one of the reasons I've been staying back.
So that's a miss. And if they hit, the spell doesn't go off.
No, she gets.
Well,
a
you
con-
get a chance,
She gets a concentration check,
and that's a miss too. So you're good.
So we're good.
but she'd get a
God
concentration
damn it!
check.
I
See if the
forgot
spell
to
goes off.
stay 10 feet away because of my touch. Damn it. Well,
All right.
that's my fault.
So after cleric,
People that aren't here.
Are you trying to understand what's going on?
is Lady Isabella apparently.
Chair?
Ah, chair.
Actually, I could just use this chair.
Hey, look, another chair. Set that over there. Thank you. Like this was gonna give you guys a bunch of XP. That's why and they're easy to kill. They really are.
I don't know. I would have survived a lot of these hits had I not been fucking flanked.
Well, you kind of threw yourself into that shithole. To be fair. To be fair.
I don't want to get that close.
You could just do like 3 fingers.
So.
Exactly like this. Switch tabs.
Oh,
The
nice.
other way. Yeah, it's way cool.
Alright.
Yeah, because adding masterwork to your scale on mail doesn't make it
It
better,
reduces the armor check penalty, that's it.
but it doesn't give AC.
No.
Even with my +1 to it,
Your +1 it's not a +1.
I have Everbright on it as well, which means it has a +1 enchantment on it.
It's a +1 enchantment, but it's Everbright, which just means it will never rust. It will never go bad.
Okay. Well, that's why I was asking, because since I
The-
added that, I didn't add up to see if it changed
The
my
op-
AC.
It doesn't
so-
change any of your
Okay.
AC.
No. But
It's
it,
a +1 enchantment bonus, but that just means that if you could have put a +1 bonus, that +1 is now taken up by the spell instead.
yeah,
Oh.
it just means that
It's the equivalent of a +1 bonus. For
an
magic
armor,
cost.
armor, shields, weapons can have a total modifier +10. But only 5 points of that can be actual
bonus and 5 points worth of spell enhancements
or
Gotcha.
all enhancements and no.
and no armor bonus. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. I actually forgot to clarify
Okay.
to see if that was.
So
I couldn't remember.
this one here is the next target.
Okay.
And you know
What are
what?
you casting?
Orb of natural 20 orb of fire.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
So an orb is this one that you can roll around at will or
No,
whatever?
no. This is a 3-inch ball of fire
That's just
that
projecting
requires a touch attack, and this one takes 12 points of damage.
out. Okay, it's shattered.
Yeah, I had only 1 life left, I think, because I did 11 points to it
No,
already.
that was the other one.
All I know
No.
is it took
I
12
was
points
here,
of fire damage.
and
Oh,
I
yeah, yeah,
damaged this guy
Nope,
for
you're
11
right.
points.
It said like 3 health or something.
Something like that, yeah.
I need my pencil you took.
That one?
No, you're not allowed to have it.
You want one that'll hurt a little more.
Okay, that means I don't have to retract the spell that I cast.
I just get chocolate.
Since I can't keep track of casting them, I automatically get to use it again.
Yeah, right.
See how fast that
Oh, you
pencil
actually
comes
got it
over
now.
now,
Girl.
right?
PogChamp.
By the time you put something sweet
Yeah, baby.
in your mouth.
Well, that sure as hell means it'll
Wine
never
is
be
like
used.
Honey, what I mentioned earlier, please.
Hey, come on. I can make a joke. We've been really fucking good, so fuck you.
True, you have.
Alright, what's going on?
After Lady Isabella.
It would have gone over there, and then it would have gone to me. Alright.
So, should we have them do what their attacks were, whatever the hell they were? Does anyone remember what the hell they were doing? She was a sling at a D3.
Yes.
So we'll
Well,
just...
that's her standard default ranged attack.
Right. So let's just have her do
And then
that.
he was
It's
just,
not her turn yet, though.
and then he
You
was
said
just
it would go to her.
Oh, no, to it.
go
him.
to them.
Them,
Oh.
yeah. Him.
He was doing magic missile.
Okay, so I'm assuming he'll cast Magic Missile again.
Yeah.
Well, how many spells does he cast?
I don't know.
2.
I thought Magic Missile was a cantrip.
Magic Missile is a first level spell.
Yep, and he only
He's-
gets
oh.
3 per day.
Well, he's done at least
No,
2
he
that
gets
I know.
he gets 5 first level spells per
He
day.
gets 3 standard first level and an
2
additional
illusions.
2
So he
only
gets Ray
in
of
his
Frost
major.
as a attack cantrip.
That's true.
So they
Which
get
is a-
more than what a druid gets because a druid Holly only gets
Yeah,
2.
yeah. Wizards get just straight up more because
Okay.
that's what they do.
Ray of Frost is an attack.
It's a cone at 1d4.
It's not a cone. It's a
Ray,
line.
Ray of Frost is a touch attack.
Okay,
Uh,
we're
that-
looking
And
it up.
Oh, wait.
it's a cantrip
He
touch
did 3.
attack.
Sorry,
But
he did
cold
3 'cause
won't
the spectral,
work on undead.
Right.
he
So
did
it's just the
the
D8 worth of
illusion
damage.
And 2
No.
magic
Cone of
missiles.
Cold won't work at all against
cold.
undead.
Yeah, they have 5. They're immune to cold.
Honey,
He is right.
so he's done 3 spells.
I got it. So
So he-
he's down to cantrips.
Okay.
He should still get Flame Bolt or Firebolt
No.
Let's see.
as a cantrip.
Nope.
Glass,
Oh, I'm
please.
sorry.
Thought there was a fire cantrip.
He gets Ray of
Cantrips, like-
Frost. Disrupt Undead.
Which is the one he would use because that does D6 points of damage.
That's it. That's all he gets.
Which is the one he should be using.
Yeah, and he gets 4 of those every single day.
Which,
Yeah.
well,
so
and that's what I've been using primarily is
So he'll do Disrupt Undead, which is what?
D6 of damage.
Touch attack D6.
Is it a ranged touch attack?
Yes.
Yes, I would imagine so. Since Lady Isabella's been doing it.
Do you want me to roll for it, or?
Yes, one roll.
Yes, Disrupt Undead is a ranged touch attack.
What's his intelligence modifier? Or is it charisma?
Neither.
And it is a ray. So its AC is 15.
I thought he doesn't get a bonus for it at all?
No.
So 10. Is
So
the
miss.
roll? Yeah.
So it just zings by. Next.
That's me. Oh, Morningstar, the one in front of me.
Okay, smush. So roll your d20 and your d8.
Hulk smush.
So you rolled a...
I'll be at 15 because I plus 5, right?
Right, so
Yeah.
that hits.
Once I qualify,
One.
one of the
So
things
1
I'll be
plus
taking
3 is
is
4.
weapon focus ranged touch attack, because
And
that's
which
the
one's
majority
one
of the
right in
spells
front
I
of you?
use.
He hasn't taken any damage yet. Okay, 4 points. So, next. Smoosh.
Next is bad guys.
Okay. The one at the front line takes a step towards you and swings at you.
This one, or
The one furthest towards me. That number 2.
this way, or this way?
Towards, yes. That one.
Oh, and swings at me.
Yep, and so does the number 6, but we'll do this one step at a time. That's a miss. Wait, what's your AC?
18.
Okay, yeah, so miss, swing and a miss. Second one, swing and a miss. The number...
Number 5?
Yeah, the one that's in front of her. There's, 3 choices, so roll a d100 for me. You're going to be the luck die for a little bit. Actually, I'm going to make Shadow be the luck die.
Okay, and you want a D100?
Yeah.
33.
Okay, so it goes after her. Swing and a miss. Number 4 is... Good to swing at the lock, so...
Thank you for showing mercy on that one.
17 is a miss.
Yep.
Well, as long as you don't give yourself away, it won't
Well,
be
wait,
thinking
am
about
I
you.
considered flanked?
Yes, you are. You're flat-footed.
17 hits me right on the head. Because
Wait.
I have 17 for flat foot.
How is she flanked?
Okay, you take 7 points of
1,
damage.
2, and I'm right here.
What does flank mean?
Flank means you're... So, no. So, actually,
She's
that's not
it's
flanked.
diagonal. It's
Okay.
not directly.
Never mind.
flanked.
Then
in a-
no, you hit. Yeah, I mean you miss.
Okay, and then the one that's behind you, unfortunately, is just going to go for a mercy blow.
It's
not officially enacting a coup de grace, though.
Yeah, no, it's a guaranteed hit though, since I am prone.
Nope, it's just at a... I think your AC's at a -10. Let me look at prone real fast. I don't think it's a guarantee.
He's flat-footed.
He's flat-footed.
Let's look at prone. This is the only time that this sucks a little bit.
Or is it touch attack?
Shush, I'm looking. Let's not make guesses and just randomly shout shit.
Well, I'm just curious.
It's not touched because he's prone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the problem. Prone is its own thing.
Mm.
So there's dropping to prone.
What?
Daddy and Son Game says stop yawning.
Who's yawning?
I don't know.
Whoever they're able to see.
Oh,
that's yawning.
yeah, Daddy and Son. Thanks, man. Stand up. Holy shit, man. Like, where the fuck is just... You're prone. Stable, disabled, massive damage. Healing, temporary...
My instincts are a +4 to hit, and he's flat-footed.
Okay, almost there. Prone, -4. Coup de grace. Okay, so it's a -4 penalty to AC against melee attacks. But you're not left to coup de grace. The guy to your left forgot his name, sorry. Oh, you apparently yawned. Okay, so, no, those aren't mine, sorry. So, what's your AC after a -4?
13.
13.
Which is the same as a +4 on the attack.
Well, that's a 20 on the die. Oop. And an 11, so not confirmed. What was that? A 3, I think? So you take 4 points of damage.
Hey, you're not unconscious.
He's just about to be again. God damn it. Not lying! No, not lying! Okay, next.
Who just went then? Was that
That was the
The bad
That
guy.
was
Bad Wizard's
that guy's
turn.
okay? Then wizard.
Oh, wizard. Okay. Oh man, there's nothing in his line of sight anymore. He's gonna take a 7-foot move adjust. So he's gonna go diagonal to the right. And he's going to cast the same ray. And,
Hitting these two?
Yep, and he's gonna destroy both of them. Okay, next.
Would be me.
You can try to crawl away.
He can attack.
You can attack prone at a -10 AC. Or -10 to hit.
I will attempt a trip attack.
Can't do a trip attack. Because that means that you have to be fully firmly standing to be able to use the weight
I
of your
can't
weapon.
sweep with my feet.
No,
There
that
is-
actually takes a feat.
He is straddled by a skeleton.
That would be a grapple check at that point, I guess. Or an attempt at a grapple check.
And that would be allowed. And he would get a penalty because of the fact that he's not caught off guard, but you're just trying to trip him up with one leg.
Yeah, I'll try and
Grapple him to the ground.
I'll try and suplex him.
Okay. Well, not suplex. Again, that would take you standing up and picking him up and doing that.
Whatever, I'm gonna do shit to him.
Okay. Grapple him. So, and he's probably not going to have a very good grapple.
16.
No, he loses. Okay.
He's grappled.
He's grappled. What do you do with him? He's grappled
I
at
had-
his leg. At his leg.
Since I am ridiculously strong, I'm just gonna pull apart.
See if you can pull apart his legs.
So he's going to go for a break maneuver.
Right. So that's just going to be a strength check, which
Raw
is
strength.
Right. So just do D20 plus strength,
19.
which would be, I'll call the DC up. They're magically enhanced, so I'll put the DC at 15.
19.
Okay. You rip his leg off. He's still standing.
I beat him with his leg.
You can't. You're done.
Yes, he can. He may not be able to beat him with it this round, but
Yeah,
he
that's
can.
right. You can do it next round. God damn it, Lion. He's like, fuck! You're a goddamn skeleton!
Guys got to get satisfaction somehow.
So, question: does that mean you're still touching the guy, or just holding the leg?
He's holding just the leg at this point.
But he does.
But he's at a severe movement disadvantage.
But it
How is
also,
it still standing?
But it also does damage.
It means I can't do
Yes.
any more level
You
1
know.
spells after this.
Your,
guess,
what's your unarmed combat
No,
damage?
I'm not going to say it's an actual form of damage because it's just removing a part of his body. Like, that doesn't affect his ability to remain alive. There's not arteries, there's no
It should
bleeding
affect his
out,
ability to
it's-
stay upright.
That I agree with. But that's not what we're checking right now. It's not their turn.
he should fall over.
Nope, because you ripped his leg off. You didn't trip him down to the ground.
How is he still bouncing? Because I would have had to physically dislocate and like.
You
move
ripped
him.
apart his leg.
Yeah,
You can
from
stay
the
upright.
hip.
Well, I assumed that it was more along the lines of like
Or even if it's
At the
from,
knee.
his knee, he still wouldn't be able to balance.
That's
But
not
it's-
completely true. It's a magic creature. He's a magic automaton creature at that.
But they go at the end of the round.
Yes. So that's when he makes his balance check to remain upright. And if not, he falls over.
Well, anyways,
Your turn.
I'm gonna do a 5-foot step back.
And smoosh.
Nope. Cast hide from undead on him so they don't see him.
You do realize that while that's a thing, if he attacks, it immediately destroys that.
It would
True,
still let me
but
get
it
up
keeps-
and move, though.
But it keeps them from attacking him, and he can maybe
It gives
get up.
it gives him a higher chance of not being detected.
Did you read
Does
what the
not
spell
fully-
says?
Yeah, it does not fully conceal.
It says undead can't perceive. 1 subject per level. Can't
Oh.
perceive to me would mean they can't.
Again,
but
you're
I
reading
don't
the
know.
short notes. Let's
Well,
double
that's
Well,
all
no.
I've got.
It means that they won't perceive him being there anymore as long as he doesn't do anything to attract their attention.
This is true, yeah.
So the leg got broke before she did that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's not the
I
part
see.
that I'm worried about. Okay.
If I can get up and move, that would be great.
You would already have to move away and then stand up. But at the same time, they shouldn't be able to do an attack of opportunity. 'cause
Okay.
They can't see you.
So, you're allowed to... It cannot see, hear, or otherwise detect you, except other than the fact that if they trip over you, they know something is there and can attempt to strike you. Or, if you attack, cast a spell at, or intentionally do something to bring attention to your surroundings. So if you just flee, you're good. If you do anything pretty much other than that...
Which is the idea.
Yeah.
The idea is for him to get out of there instead of being open to another attack.
Okay. So,
He's
next.
down to 1 life again.
You cast it, he hides from undead. Poor line. Like,
This
It's
is
just
not
no
how this
winning for
character
you.
should work.
Next would be Willow.
Well, I do all of the damage
It would
all
be
of
who?
the
It'd be
time,
Willow.
okay, so
but being flanked
she will
is
use
not-
her. I'm not gonna play for her because I
Yeah.
will guarantee roll shitty.
What is her?
She has a sling. I think she gets a plus like 3 to it, and the
Plus 3?
sling does a D3.
Are these like weighted differently or something?
No.
So what,
It's because of her
just the one
size and
thing?
strength.
I guess
Well,
just think
then,
that's the way it is.
pretty much,
Yeah.
and it's obviously bullshit.
Yeah,
But
okay.
You said she gets a plus 3 to hit?
I think so.
Well, then she misses because that's a 12.
Okay, so she nothing happens. Next,
Next is Lady.
Lady Isabella.
Okay. So from where I'm at,
You have a line of sight on 1.
I have a line of sight on more than one.
And this combat's taking way longer than I thought it would.
You can travel 5 years in 5 seconds. 5 seconds of combat takes 5 hours. That's the rule
Oh.
for D&D.
You're right.
So, touch attack, will a 13 hit?
No. Wait, let me double check. Let me double check. I don't think so. I think it's a 14. Oh, touch?
Yes.
Yep, nope, that does hit.
Okay, so 12 points of damage to the one that he grabbed the leg off of.
Okay, it this time it just shatters.
I'm still holding the leg, by the way. I'm gonna keep this
Need somebody
motherfucker
else
as a
with it.
souvenir.
The result is you can stand up and it won't know you're there.
That's true.
That is very true. But this one doesn't see me, so it's gonna move forward and trip.
Maybe.
What spell was that?
Orb of Fire.
Okay. Next.
I beat him.
He's
What was his thing?
Disrupt undead.
Yep, so he'll do Disrupt Undead again. How does that work? That's just the D6.
Touch attack D6.
Okay.
3 to hit.
Nope.
Oh.
Okay, so nothing
At
happens.
least it's not a fumble.
Lion, stop rolling for everyone. You
Yeah.
suck.
I'm only rolling for him and myself.
And her.
No,
She's
I rolled
rolling
for
for
her.
You can roll for him too now. I'm just kidding, buddy. I'm just kidding. We at least want them to have a chance. and apparently-
He's never been in any of the tester trials.
This is rolled
So this is fitting.
like 6 nat 20s, but
this
only
is
when
fitting
it's
for the
not
way
for
his
anything that
combat's
matters.
going.
Right?
For a guy with 0 practice,
Oh, for sure, for sure.
Makes sense.
the bookworm is doing just fine.
Right? I did it! I survived! Yeah, I'm gonna write this down. Okay, next.
Me. I'm going for the one in front of me.
Smoosh.
Hulk smash.
That is a hit and 5.
God damn it. Okay, he's still standing.
Jesus.
You got knocked him down to
Wait,
1
do
hit point.
I add anything to this, or is that
Your
just...
3.
strength.
Add 3 to it?
Yep.
Oh, okay, so then it's 8.
Oh, never mind, he's dead.
Okay.
That's how many hit points
At
he
some
had.
point, I'm gonna take
No, he had
improvised
6.
weapon so I can use this leg
Oh my god.
as a club.
Wrap it in metal so you can make it masterwork.
It
A
qualifies.
masterwork skeleton leg with a +4 enhancement bonus on it.
I'm going to make this a thing regardless of how long it takes.
Okay.
Mark my words.
So if you're going to do this, you need to. What you really need to do
Next.
is turning into a
baguettes.
Bane undead.
yes.
Right.
Serve as a
Give two
warning
left.
to further on.
Okay, so dude doesn't see that you're there. He's going to attempt to make a move, move forward, and then he's going to detect that you're there.
So, but first you'll need a reflex save.
For tripping.
That's actually a good call.
Can I stick out my leg and just be like,
No, you already had your actions.
If you
Your
stick, if you,
leg.
if you stick your leg up, then you're guaranteed to draw attention to yourself.
I'd call that a fail. Well, no, because it's only going to be a 10, huh? So that was a 6. Let's see. Did they get a +4 to their reflex?
No.
You never know. No, they get a +1. So, okay. So he trips. He won't. I will say that he has to spend the rest of the round stabilizing himself. I won't say that he falls necessarily.
But he loses his attack.
Balance.
Right.
He moves into your square and loses his attack.
The next guy moves up and attacks you.
That's
Miss.
just what you need.
I'm so sad.
Next.
I'm fairly tanky, and this happens to
Next
me.
is Wizard.
It's
Well,
a
that's
shame
because
that
you did
it's
the
a
thing
shame
you're
you
not
can't use
supposed
the
to do.
foot to nut shotting.
Is who?
Wizard.
Wizard? Okay. So he stretches out his hands, and you hear a very familiar spell as he casts Disrupt Undead, and they just fucking poof. I can guarantee that he's doing enough damage.
Alright.
Is he Archmage level?
He's Disrupt Undead is any caster can cast it.
But it's doing a shit ton of damage.
Yes.
Disrupt Undead is a cantrip that does D6 to 1 undead on a touch attack.
a D6 per.
No,
Oh.
just D6.
Yeah, which means
Yeah,
he
then it
doesn't.
wouldn't be technically disrupt. There'd be something else going on. He'd be using a bigger version. They're just dead. Let's just put it that way. I'm sure he has a spell.
But
Don't
the-
want to find it. The end result is they're dead.
You're the
He casts Alt F4.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
he cast Game Master Tired of Combat.
Yes. Well, no, not really.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Well, I'm
There's
sorry.
2 left. He'd just be like, poof.
Oh wait. What do I have in my?
I will survive. I will
He could, if he's that high level, it's possible he could have done Undeath to Death.
Well,
He
Is
got-
that
he-
what
he
I used
threw-
my one
that's a
healing
high-level
spell that I
spell,
could
but-
use. for the
he
day.
throws Phoenix Downs at them.
What? It,
Whoops.
Very nice. Call back to Final Fantasy. I love that.
Undeath to Death is like an 8th level spell,
Oh, you can easily do that.
but it's mean.
Undeath to death.
So I hope someone has healing potions.
Long rest.
It functions like Circle of Death, except that it destroys undead creatures as noted above. Several undead creatures within a 40-foot radius burst. So I have to find Circle of Death to determine just how much. Bottom line is they're dead.
A lot. Unless I misremember, it's 1 die per level of the caster.
Circle of Death. Spell slays 1d4 hit die worth of living creatures per caster level. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they are dead.
So he is
dead.
20th level Archmage status.
He is, yeah, he's pretty fucking scary.
Cool. I should totally teach him, get him to teach me magic stuff so I can get started
Oh god.
on being an arcane trickster.
Dude, those are pretty badass.
They're a lot of fun. They're good for causing mayhem.
Okay. So end of combat. We're finally at the end of the round. Our other players aren't here, so we're just going to end that tonight. But for XP...
Honestly, I kind of want to be like a Shadow Blade or Shadow Assassin style character, where I get like death magic and shadow magic.
Right. No, I need my DMG.
Be fucking dope.
You guys find 20 scimitars.
I'm carrying that shit.
They're all rusty. Okay. I don't need NPCs.
So pretty much not worth anything because they're rusty.
Yes.
So not pointless to pick them up.
Yeah, they're worth coppers.
It's not.
Granted, I'm broke pretty much on my character, but no.
Well, officially, we can throw them on the cart,
True.
but it's.
But it's
We
still
could take him to a
clunkers.
blacksmith and have him see if he can salvage enough scrap metal to make something.
But
We're not in combat anymore.
I can hear myself think suddenly.
Anything else, like just particularly where the mage guy was?
Nope, because he was obliterated.
I hit him with a scorching
Other
ray
possessions.
at 22 points.
Yeah, he's gone.
Skeleton.
that
I could have done better than that, unfortunately,
Leg.
but not a whole lot better.
I refuse to let this go. This is my trophy, goddammit.
Oh, there we go. Okay. They are 1/3.
Yeah, I only could have
There were
done 6
20 of
points
them.
better.
30 of them.
30 of them, excuse me.
Don't chip us.
So,
Well, he's straight up just banished. Like 15 of them.
3,000 divided by...
Yeah,
How many players did we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, each one gets 500 XP.
I need a pencil with an eraser.
You're an eraser.
You're a towel.
Want to take an eraser to your life.
Please do.
Please do. Oh, he's fucking... Goddamn, dude. Seriously. Alright,
So
guys.
when is next level?
3,000.
So, that is where we're going to leave it tonight. That's also where I'm going to end the stream,
Eraser for
guys.
a moment.
So, thank you guys, every one of you, so much for watching. Leave a like or whatever it is going to be for YouTube and Twitch. If you guys are willing to donate a few bits here and there, that would help out the channel a stupid amount. 8 Ball is going to be a normal part of the channel from now on, at least for a short while.
For a while.
As well as Shadow's Mistress, lean in and say hi, dear.
Hi.
You
Lion, of
didn't
course,
very
thank you for
well.
gaming with us.
I will try and make it as often as I am able to.
But thank you guys, each and every one of you, so much for watching. I love you all. Again, thank you to Lion Lotus as well as Shadow's Mistress for your subscriptions. And we will see you guys on the very next stream.
Worth noting, I have hit the 1-year benchmark.
Jesus. Benchmark? The 1-year benchmark?
The 1-year benchmark. Or
He's
milestone, whatever the case.
He's been testing me for 1 year now. I love you guys. We'll see you
Amateur.
guys soon. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See ya.